Here comes the boy. Hello, boy. Welcome. There he is.
Oh gosh. Streamer's choice? Oh, okay. Oh. A Snorlax. Oh no, my hood fell. I am a Snorlax. Oh goodness. Oh goodness me. Do y'all see this? Do y'all see my boy? Do you see him? He is massive. He is amazing. I love him. This is Archie. This is my new biggest plushie. Did we clip that? Oh my god. He is so soft, like everywhere. He is insanely soft. He's so huggable. Like, this is just... I love him. He's...
The fuck you say? You some kind of goody-goody little bitch?
You wanna throw down?
That was the wrong thing, and I'm so sorry. I did not mean to be doing this. Hitmontop standing up is natural and beautiful, says gravity. I hate it here.
Glad Junko's dead. No! Why you gotta be mean to my girl like that? She has the most iconic lines, okay? Celebrate freedom with the most profane thing on earth ever. Yes! Yes! Wait! I can swear again! Fuck, shit, bitch, ass! Fuck! I do this every time. Hello, my friends, fiends, everybody in between or otherwise. We're gonna restart that intro here. But hello, it has been 2 weeks since we have last played Danganronpa. It's been 2 weeks since we last played Danganronpa, and, which means my voice got a very nice 2-week break from voice acting, but now, it's time to jump back into the fray of it. Before we get started, of course, I do have my lovely list of announcements to get us through. On my handy dandy sticky note here. So, as a friendly reminder, I have Twitch Turbo now, so all of our VODs on the channel are now available for up to 60 days. After that, they are expired, but you can still watch them over on the YouTube VOD channel. I'm gonna get through y'all's heads. Summer Subathon is in August. It's on the 5th. Get it? Toxic token. Oh my gosh. What is my token for the day? Let's grab my daily token here. Suha grabbed first today. I started a little bit earlier. Ooh, I got a JRR token. Nice and nice. We love a good pun. I was testing out our Pokemon stuff earlier. Our Here Comes the Boy, our classic new favorite, Channel Point Redemption. So that's working. I think I still have it on the 3-minute cooldown, so y'all can still go ham with that if you so would choose. Let's see. Summer Subathon is August 5th. Don't forget it. That's in less than a month now. It was exactly a month last stream, and now it's in less than a month. So, yeah, I am waiting on stuff to arrive for that. I just need... there's something in my eye. Oh gosh. Okay. I just need one more prop, and then I think I should be good to take those promo photos for y'all, and then we'll finally get this all official. I'm still working on Subathon reward goals, though. I do have a couple. I've scrapped some that we did previously come up with, because I couldn't develop it that much into a reward. So I do currently have 2 working ones, full of my embarrassment and full of your instant gratification, everybody. So feel free to send your ideas my way, if you do so have those. Also, another place you can give me suggestions, recommendations, all that other fun good stuff is over in our Discord. And don't forget that if you are subscribed, please do link your Twitch to your Discord so that you can get all of your sub benefits, which includes priority queues on games with me, which will be happening during the subathon. We'll be playing a lot of multiplayer games during the subathon. So if you want to play with me, you want to be priority, you want me to basically get a fast pass to the front, that's how you do it. And don't forget, if you do subscribe at tier 2 or 3, you get a special entrance option, including a sound and or gift, depending on your tier level. So don't forget about that. Let's see. We're still looking to add some new mods here. So I'm looking to add still about 1 to 2 new mods. Again, I have not looked at any of the applications that have come in other than just to see if applications are coming in. So if you think that you're interested in any capacity to moderate for the stream, please do go ahead and consider filling out a application. Links are in the About section down below. The About section is also a little bit in progress right now. So if some things look different, don't panic. I'm trying to make sure that we have a document made soon so that is completely accessible for all of our friends who may be using screen readers. I'll be adding a link to that soon once that is created. So for now it's about half accessible, so I'm sorry that it's not fully accessible yet, but it will be. And the last, oh gosh, my sticky note, no, my sticky note, okay. Then the last announcement is that there's a bonus stream tomorrow. I forgot to mention it the last 2 days. So, I fucked up and didn't stream last week. So, we're gonna be streaming. Oh, hey, Soda! You got the Pokeball! Get it. I don't know how this did. Bonk! Hey, Bonk! What'd you get? Oh, you got a cute token. That's so perfect for you, Bonk. I love that for you. Oh my gosh. Yes, Soda finally came back to streaming. I'm so hyped. It did the shout out. It doesn't show up on my replay chat, but it shows up in that chat. Depending on where you are, it should be that way. Bonk and I just got our first Apex. Hell yeah, I saw y'all in the voice. Sorry, my chair is broken and I keep shrinking, so I need a new chair. But nice, I saw y'all in the voice chat for so long all day, and I'm like, what the fuck are they doing? But nice! Oh my gosh. Can I get some hypes in the chat for their Apex win? Hell yeah. Hells yeah. Only saw and killed 1 person? Honestly, that's me when we play Overwatch, Bonk, so that's perfectly fine. But yeah, bonus stream tomorrow, same time as always, and because it is a Danganronpa stream, it'll probably go a little bit over. Something I've totally forgot to do, I forgot to put on our disclaimer real quick, so give me just 1 second to put those on here, but I'm proud of y'all. I'm proud of y'all for getting that win. Hell yeah. Apex just seems too advanced for me. I'm like, no, so good on y'all. That's difficult. That do be a heckin' difficult. All right, let me get some water. It's gonna be a big, long night of voice acting. I was saying when my mic was muted, I was saying that it's gonna be like easy and difficult now to do some of the voice acting because while a lot of my unique, more difficult voices are gone, like Mondo and Sakura now, a lot of the voices that are left are very similar. You know, for example, we've got Kyoko, who's just very, like, melancholic, and then we have Byakuya, who I portray the same way, but it's just a deeper tone, so it's kind of interesting. I'm gonna play around with that, and then I don't even know how to do Toko's voice at this point, because I don't read half her lines, because they're just too overtly insane. But as a friendly reminder, because my disclaimer did not go up, Danganronpa is a very intense kind of game. We're literally going to be solving a murder case today, which happens every week about. So just a friendly reminder that there is blood. It is a pink color instead of a red color, hence my hot pink lights. But again, some of this is not suitable for all ages, or you may be sensitive to some things. Gosh, I'm all gassy. It's definitely a lot. I think we played 10 games. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm glad you got the win. But yeah, please watch, use viewer discretion. Viewer discretion is heavily advised. This game also does have a lot of, like, fan service moments because Toko's a little horn dog. But that's all fine and dandy. That's good. We hate Toko anyway. It's fine. It's fine. She was kind of a mood, though, I remember last stream, I think. She said a couple moments where I was like, Toko, you might be popping off here. I don't know. But yeah, so where we did last leave off, we're going to hop on over to the game. I'm going to get our background music turned off now. Bye-bye, background music. And we're going to get some Danganronpa music up in here. I wish it didn't pause the game every time I clicked off the game. Okay, and there we go. I did know that my music with Pokemon the last couple days has been a little low, so I'm going to bring the Danganronpa music up just a little bit. Okay, and that should be good. Okay, perfect. It's Danganronpa time, babies! Alright. So, again, when we last left off, you can see all of my various saves here. We've done so much. We've played so much of this game. But let's see how much we can do, and then we'll pick right up from where we are today, tomorrow. All right, Deadly Life Investigation. It's investigation time! All right, so, oop, do I remember buttons? Oh, what is happening? Is my mouse dying? Hold on, let me disconnect and reconnect my mouse. Hold on, it's being all wacky and wonky. Okay, let's try that. I don't know what's happening with it. Let's try that again. Mouse, we good? What is happening? Okay, it's kind of broken, but that's okay. So, Sakura, our lovely, lovely ogre, has died, unfortunately. Now we gotta figure it out. So the shards of glass scattered around, the glass is all red, and those are the top and bottom sections of a bottle, right? So this must have been originally a bottle. I don't read anything in order, because I can't fucking read. There's something else on the ground near the glass. It's a figure. It fits in the palm of my hand. It's a Monokuma! Oh, it's a Monokuma figure! Figure on the floor has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Nice, nice. I wish my game would stop doing that, but that's alright. We can get mostly everything that we need to. There's a bloodstain in front of the magazine shelf. It must have come from Sakura, right? But that doesn't make sense. Why is it so far away from where she died? Magazine shelf bloodstain has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Alright. There is a wrapper on the floor. Looks like some kind of wrapper. Ah, that's... Do you recognize Ahina?
No.
Well, yeah, I mean, I gave it to her. That's a candy wrapper. Sakura got super upset when she found out Genocide Jack had attacked me, right? So after we left the nurse's office, I gave it to her. I thought it might help her calm down a little. So you gave that candy to Sakura. I found a big box of it in the warehouse. I really like them. Actually, as soon as we could get into the warehouse, I took the entire box back to my room. Of course she did. Of course she did. Our donut-loving swimmer. Of course she did. I made sure nobody else could get their hands on them. You really like them that much? But I wanted Sakura to get a chance to try one for herself. That's why I gave it to her. But now they've lost all their flavor. Sakura was her best friend. I know it's been 2 weeks, so I'm trying to like refresh as much. Sakura was her best friend in this awful scenario where they have been trapped and destined to die. So this is hitting her the hardest. Hina. Polka dot candy wrapper has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. All right, I don't know why it is doing that. Hopefully it fixes itself. I don't know what else to do. Let's see, what else? Oh, the locker. Locker, okay. Oh, the locker's open, and they're on the inside. It's a handprint.
Why?
It's a hand... Oh god, what the fuck is Kyoko's voice? What's a handprint doing here? It looks like someone touched the inside of the locker and just left a handprint in the dust. Sorry, I totally stole your line, Kyoko.
True.
And it looks quite fresh, too. I'd say someone was hiding here in the locker, and they left behind a little something extra. So then... maybe the killer hid in here until the locked room was open, don't you think? And during all the confusion, they popped out and joined the rest of the group?
Wrong.
Unfortunately, that's not a possibility. Huh? Why not?
Hey.
Think back. Before we opened the door, we looked inside the room, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, and the locker was already open at that point. I love how they just conveniently remember everything. So there's no way someone could have hidden in there until after we opened the door. Yeah, so then, what does this handprint mean? Locker handprint's been at, yeah, so if everybody remembers, we actually had to break into this room, because it was locked with a chair. Oh, the bottle's up here. There are 4 red bottles lined up on the shelf. And inside each bottle, there's some kind of Monokuma figure? What I'm wondering is how'd they get those figures inside the bottles?
So...
It's no different than your standard ship in a bottle. Huh? You know, where the bottle's opening is smaller than the boat placed inside? You've never seen that? Oh, yeah, maybe I have.
In other words...
So this is the Monokuma version of that. A Monokuma bottle, if you will. Monokuma bottle's been added to your truth bullets. I feel like I'm finally starting to make sense of things little by little. The Monokuma bottle sitting on the shelf. The Monokuma figure we found on the ground. Red shards of glass, which probably started out as a bottle. Which would mean Sakura must have been hit in the head with a Monokuma bottle, right? The shards of glass in the Monokuma figure are evidence of that, so I think it's safe to say that the Monokuma bottle was the weapon. Alright, let's, do we need to double check Sakura at all? I don't want to read that. It makes me sad. Yeah, blow to the head. That's what we already knew. It also vomited blood. I can see a trace of blood on her lips for sure, so what would have caused her to vomit blood? The Monokuma file specifically said she hadn't suffered any other injuries. Status of Sakura's body. Oh, okay, so I didn't need to do that. Maybe her getting hit on the head somehow caused her to start vomiting blood? Not a chance. Byakuya!
That's fine.
However, your eyes have landed on a most interesting location. Interesting?
Naturally.
Yes, I fucking hate him. Oh yeah, we found out he's a gambling billionaire as well, which is fucking insane, and I hate him even more. Yes, most interesting, don't you agree? No, I don't think I'd call it interesting. But it does make me wonder. The reason Sakura vomited blood absolutely has to be connected to why she died. Yeah, probably. Is there anything else? Okay, let's check. Game, are we good? Are we good? Do we need to, like, reset our controls or something? It's having... My game is having a moment, that's for heckin' sure. Okay, let's... Game, okay. I don't know why it's doing this. Do we need to talk to Kyoko? Oh, we need to check the magazine shelf. There we go. That same shelf full of magazine. There's all different kinds of magazines here. Okay, that was it. Cool. We're gonna do the glass shards on the floor because we broke the window. This door is the only way in or out of the rec room. The door doesn't have a lock, and there's no evidence that the mountings have been tampered with. The only notable change to the door is the smashed window, which happened, of course, when I broke it to get inside. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the door. In other words, I don't see anything suspicious about the door itself. Yeah, maybe not the door, but what about the glass on the floor? No, okay. Come on, game. Yeah, nothing suspicious. Chair was shoved up against the doorknob, so we couldn't get the door open. There's no evidence of any kind of string or mechanism that was used on the chair. In other words, there's no reason to think the chair had anything special to do with it. Having examined both the door and the chair, there's no doubt the reason the door didn't open was simply because the chair was shoved up against it. This kept the doorknob from turning, the door from opening. There was no evidence of the chair being tampered with or anything like that. How many times have I said that? So the killer must have created the locked room from the inside, not from the outside. Rec room door has been added. Alright, I think we need to talk to Kyoko now.
However,
But for Sakura to have been killed... Yeah, she's not the type who would go down without a fight. I mean, she's like the ultimate... Was she the ultimate fighter? I can't remember her exact title. And she certainly didn't, I would say. She was the... Oh, there it is. Ultimate martial artist. Strong in body, mind, and spirit. So how was the killer able to get the upper hand on her? I wonder, did someone get the upper hand? They must have taken her by surprise, right?
certainly.
Certainly. They would have needed to if they expected to stand any chance against her. Gosh, that's hard to read for me. Okay, I don't know why my game is doing this. We need to talk to Byakuya, though, too.
What?
Yeah, I don't want to talk to you either, Byakuya. It's fine. I don't like you either. It's fine. What do you want? You're bothering me. Go away. Let's not even try to hide how much he despises me. I better go before he crushes my soul completely. With his billions of dollars. Okay. And last person we need to talk to is going to be Aoi. Okay. We already know who did it. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It had to be one of them. They couldn't stand the sight of her. You agree with me, don't you, Makoto? Well, I don't want to say anything for sure without finding out more. Let me help you find out more. You see, Sakura asked all three of them to meet with her. You know where? Right here in the rec room. What? After I went to the nurse's office this morning, Sakura and I both left together, right? Well, eventually she went off on her own, but when I saw her again after that, she told me. She said she'd left a note for each of them. She asked them to meet her in the rec room by noon. By noon? The Monokuma file said she died right around then. I'm telling you the truth, I heard it right from Sakura herself, and I tried to stop her. But she wouldn't listen. She said not to worry, that she just wanted to talk to them. And this is what happened. If I'd stopped her, by force even... Aoi, no! This never would have happened. No, Aoi, don't blame yourself. This is not your fault. Hina. It's impossible not to have regrets, I know. Oh, Aoi. But the fact that she had asked those three to meet with her, she asked them to come to the rec room at noon, the same place and time, she ended up dying. Might be good to confirm what I just heard with the three of them directly. Alright, Byakuya. You're up, my guy.
What?
What do you want? You're bothering me. There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Make it quick. Is it true that Sakura asked you to meet her here in the rec room? So you found out. Interesting. Then it's true? I did receive a note to that effect, yes. But what fool would do what it said and risk being killed by that monster? So you didn't go see her? Of course not. I ripped the note to shreds and threw it away. I haven't seen Sakura today at all. Yaka says he didn't go see her. Is that the truth? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact. He is not a liar, but he did stage a crime scene during the second trial, so... Not necessarily a trustworthy dude. If you're all finished... Oh, sorry, I thought that was my line. I'm so sorry, Byakuya. If you're all finished, please remove yourself from my sight. Okay, thanks. Posh much? Okay. I think it's time to leave. Oops. Hopefully my mouse is like... Maybe it's just this room. Maybe it's because I loaded in weird. I don't know. The door's unblocked. No evidence. Yep. I'm just trying to leave. I did! I got everything. Is there something I missed? Is there something else on Sakura that I missed? We did that. Locker, floor, that. Do I need to talk to Kyoko again? The clock, maybe? It's around 1 o'clock right now. According to the Monokuma file, Sakura died around 12 noon, so roughly an hour ago. Is that when Kyoko and I were moving alter ego? But yeah, if you all don't remember, Alter Ego is the computer program that is currently trying to help us escape. Like, I just want to select the water bottle. There we go. There's some kind of plastic container rolling around near the entrance to the room.
So...
Looks like... Oh, that's not her voice. Hold on. It looks like a protein drink, and it's empty. Sakura must drink it. Everyone knows how much she loves her protein. And she mentioned more than once how protein was good for all sorts of ailments.
Wrong.
I wouldn't take that to heart if I were you. I know. But still, this protein can, it's got a label on it that says Chem A2. That reminds me, Sakura mentioned how the Chem Lab had all kinds of health stuff, so she must have gotten this from the Chem Lab.
Just a second.
But that's strange. Huh? What is?
Hey.
You see what's scattered around the can. Shards of light blue glass? That must be parts of the window I broke to get inside. But they aren't just scattered around the can. They're also underneath it. Why does that matter?
So...
I can't say for sure yet, but you're probably going to want to take note of that. It's Danganronpa! Every little thing has a reason. I feel like it'll become an important clue later on. Sure will! Important clue. I'm not sure how I see, or not sure I see how. That's... Alright.
Listen.
Well, Makoto, have you finished with your general investigation? Yeah, I think so for the most part.
So then...
Then you should probably go talk with people now. I'm on guard duty, so I can't leave.
Listen to me.
Which is why I've decided you'll go in my place. She's decided? She's gotten a lot more pushy since we had our issue. Oh, she's right. I do have to go talk to the others. Sakura wanted to meet with 2 other people. I need to hear what they have to say. So, in case you all don't remember, Sakura ended up being the mastermind spy, which is one of the reasons why she's probably dead now and why there was like a whole blow up. Those other 2 probably went back to their rooms. Oh, why am I still doing not Sakura, Kyoko's voice. Okay, now my mouse is back to normal. I think it just must have loaded in weird. But yeah, they're gonna be in their rooms, which... Oh, can't miss Hiro with his big ol' hair. Big hairdo, alright. Wow. In between 2 murderers, how does it feel, Hiro? I press the doorbell. Ding dong! And after a few seconds...
You know?
What's up, Makoto? Did you need something? Yeah, I do. Yeah, actually, I just wanted to check something with you. It's about how Sakura wanted to meet with you. How'd you know about that? Did you maybe gaze into my soul, have your special abilities wakened in your soul? But I'm not the only one she wanted to meet with. Ogre told me herself that she asked Byakuya and Toko to come too. What? When did Sakura tell you that? Well, when she asked me to meet with her, of course. But didn't she write you a note? Yeah, no, she gave it to me in person, and she happened to mention the others, like, in passing. I gotta be honest, this is super suspicious. Yeah, suspicious. Superstitious. Superstitious, suspicious Hiro. So then you went and met with Sakura? No way, I totally did it. Why would I ever do that? Yeah, definitely suspicious.
Actually,
Last time I saw Ogre was when Hina got her and I took her to the nurse's office.
don't look at me.
I haven't seen her since then. Fuck no! I gotta sing all the- Oh my god, I gotta give all the characters singing voices? Are you serious? Okay. I don't know why I was gonna grab the megaphone. Okay, I gotta sing- Oh my fucking god, okay. Oh my gosh, Bug, you evil genius. You're gonna make- Oh, singing? I haven't sang in character voices in so long, but alright. Let's get the timer up. 5 minutes. Hold on. I'll restart it. Give me 1 second. How am I going to do this? I haven't seen her since then. While I'm here, could you show me the note she gave to you? Do I still have it? Let's see. Hiro was feeling around in his pockets, taking too long searching around. He's got 5 coats on, I swear, and probably cargo shorts. Sorry. Looks like I don't have it anymore. With a big goofy smile on his face, he pulled his hands back out of his pockets. But when he did, I saw something flutter to the ground. Something had fallen out of Hiro's pocket,
and no one else was around. Oh, huh? Ah. Quick as the wind, Hero snatched it back up again and shoved it back into his pocket.
Hey, come on.
Oh, sorry. Just a bit of trash I forgot to throw out. I am getting it! It's so difficult to do. Voice lines are not always meant to be sung, so it sounds kind of weird and I feel kind of dumb, but it's fine. Trash! 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 Anyway, I can't deny that Ogre asked to meet with me, but I never went. So, well, if you'll excuse me, and Yasuhiro fled. Before waiting for a reply, Hero quickly slipped back into his room. Hero said that was just trash, but what if it is his doom? Oh, the rapper matches what we saw before over on the rec room floor, eh? It's Awie's favorite, the candy is sweet. So now we got one more psycho to meet. I'm not gonna enjoy this. I really hate her, but there's only one way to defeat her. Maybe I just rhymed her and her, but I don't care. Let's see what personalities unlocked there.
Who's there?
The most negative aura I've ever felt, an aura of total decay.
Well, what do you want?
I've got something to say.
So you're back to normal. Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
Don't even say her name. It makes me sick to my stomach. I was in such a good mood, too.
She didn't look like she was in a good mood, but when again is that Toko ever?
Hey, I was hoping to talk to you about something. Is now a bad time?
I like not having to say these lines, so I'll just sing other things in the meantime. Obviously annoyed, Toko slithered out into the hall.
What do you want?
Oh, fuck, I forgot what her voice was! How much longer do I have? I don't know. How much more I have to sing? Another fucking minute! No, really. What do you want? You said you wanted to talk to me about something. I wanted to talk about the fact that Sakura had asked to meet with you. What?
Well,
I don't know what you're talking about. Byakuya already told me she had asked to meet with him. What? She wanted to meet with Master too. Oh, I just said two, didn't I? You sure fucking did, Toko! You're not the smartest in the room. I guess it's now totally obvious, huh? Yeah, pretty much. So can you tell me about it? I admit I did get that note, but I didn't go see her. I was so scared, so I couldn't bring myself to go. Toko claims she didn't go see her, but can I really believe her? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact until someone else dies. Is that good enough? Then I'm going back to my room. With that, Toko quietly retreated into her room. My done! Is this over soon? Freedom! Oh, I just defaulted to my own voice because that just became too difficult. Oh my gosh, my chair. I'm shrinking. I am shrinking. I'm shrinking. Do you see me? I'm shrinking ever so slightly. I am shrinking. Let me bring my chair back up. Okay, I need a. Oh my god! Fuck! Scaring me. Ooh, I'm gassy. Thank you. I will need that before the trial, because once we get into the trial, They will all do their own voice acting, which is fantastic for me. Let me give you that, because I kind of fucked up on that, but definitely redeemed the hydrate. Okay, perfect. And... boo-boo-boo-boo! Thank you, Bonk, again, for the hydrate, because I will need it for now. And with that, Toko quickly retreated into her room. Oh, that's not the button I wanted to press. I don't have to sing anymore. What am I doing? Toko's account has been added to the truth bullets. Okay, so I've heard from Toko and Hiro. What next? Definitely have to look at the actual crime scene again, but on top of that, maybe I should find out more about the protein can we found on the floor of the rec room. I'm sure it must have come from the chem lab. So where should I start? Can I? I don't think I can actually teleport to the chem lab, so let's just go to the chem lab, and then we'll cycle our way back here. So if I remember correctly, oh gosh, I'm gonna need the map. This area it's too much, it's too complicated. Okay, so we need to go, because none of the stairs are in the spot where I would think stairs would be. They made the school confusing on purpose, I swear. Oop. Let's go, boop. Also, I'm thinking after we do finish Danganronpa, I'm thinking about pausing before we go to Danganronpa 2. I think I want to play Sonic Heroes. In the meantime, I think it would be fun. Oh yeah, this convoluted floor. I miss Celeste. Why'd she have to be a murderer? I miss her. Why are all my favorite characters the murderers? Hold up. Because we lost Leon, we lost Monda, we lost Celeste. I don't really have any favorites anymore except for Aoi, so we shall see. Okay, where is the chem lab? Which one was the chem lab? Because I think, no, that's the rec, no, not the rec room, I'm sorry, that's the, oh no, it is this way, It's right here, right? Chem lab? Yeah, chem lab, there we go. Okay. Hello, Byakuya, my favorite person in the whole world! Makoto, did you have your eye on the chem lab too? Yeah, I sure did. Just make sure you don't get in my way. Yeah, I got it. I think what you meant to say was, yes, sir, I understand. No, fuck you! You get the bird, and that's all you get. Alright, no, it's still doing this. Why is it doing this? Okay, I don't know, but it is workable, so we should be fine. It's just annoying right now. I don't know why it's doing it. I think one of my keys may be stuck. Should probably take a closer look at it. Okay. Looks like 3 shelves have been connected together to make one giant shelf. And more important right now, what's that powder that's been spilled in front of the shelf? I have to be careful not to step in it. Okay, so we should probably look at, let's just start at the bottom and work our way up. There's a broken bottle in front of the shelf. Is this where the powder came from? It looks like the bottle had a label on it. Chem C4. Would you like to hear something interesting? I was on the 4th floor this morning checking things out, and at that point this room wasn't like this. Then this powder must have been spilled.
So in other words...
That's right. I hate doing Byakuya's voice. What did I, because Kyoko's here, Byakuya's like down here. I'm changing Byakuya's voice. I need more diversity, so... That's right. Could only have been around the time of the incident. That really is what happened. It must be related to the case somehow. Source of the powder has been added. Okay. And then we'll look at the actual powder itself. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor. I better not leave a footprint. And the footprints. These are footprints. And they're only in front of the left shelf. How do these footprints relate to the scene as a whole? We may need to sketch out the floor plan. By we, do you mean me? How kind of you to offer. Fuck you, Byakuya. With an insufferable smirk, he handed me a piece of paper and a pen.
What?
Well, let's go. Chop chop. Okay, god damn, I fucking hate him. I hate him. So I got to work, and long before I'd drawn up a sketch of the room. So how's this? Not bad. For you, I mean. For me?
I see.
So when you look at it like this, interesting. It would appear that whoever left these footprints only had business at the leftmost shelf. They came in, went straight to that shelf, did whatever they had to do, and then left. That's what the footprints tell me.
I see.
These footprints must be...
Certainly possible.
Makoto? Are they yours? No.
What?
Okay, then let me see your shoes and I'll confirm their size for myself. I couldn't think of a reason not to, so quietly did what Byakuya said. See, your feet do appear to be too big. Unfortunately, I must admit these are not your footprints. Unfortunately? Byakuya really just wants us dead. But with how clear these prints are, it should be quite easy to determine who they do belong to. Then these prints are a really valuable clue? Come on, Makoto, think. We should probably take a good hard look at that powder. There's a bunch of yellow powder. I already looked at all this. Okay, we already looked at all this. Okay. Based on the positioning of the prints, whoever it was only went to the left side of the shelf. According to Byakuya, the powder would have had to been spilled right around the time of the incident. That's all I can tell for now. Footprints in the powder has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Okay. So now it's just cabinet A, B, and C. Alright, let's go A. Let's see, what's on the shelf? There are all kinds of dietary supplements and different medicines. The protein drink we found in the rec room probably came from the shelf. All the containers are labeled on the shelf are labeled with the letter A and a number. So I guess I can consider this part of the shelving unit A, or section A. But wait. There's one bottle here that's labeled Chem C9. Could someone put it here on accident? Okay, let's go to B. So, on this shelf is... Okay, it looks like a bunch of chemicals that I have no idea what they are. The reagents, put simply, they're used in experiments to bring about a chemical reaction. How have you lived in such ignorance for so long? It must truly be bliss. Shut the fuck up, Byakuya. Isn't that kind of harsh?
What?
What? You think studying science mathematics has no practical application in the real world?
That's fine.
The words of a lifelong loser, which I suppose suits you well. I didn't even say that! Anyway, that doesn't matter. Right now I need to focus on the shelf. All the containers on the shelf are labeled letter B and a number, so I guess I consider this part of the shelving unit section B. I don't see anything out of the ordinary here, in which case I don't think I have to worry too much about this shelf. And shelf letter C. I almost said number C. On this shelf is one look, and I can tell it's nothing but dangerous chemicals. These look like poisons and other powerful chemicals. All the containers on this shelf are labeled with the letter C and a number. So I guess I consider this part of the shelving unit section C. I should try to find out more about the shelving unit. Looks like it's split into 3 sections. Section A has dietary supplements, Section B has reagents, and Section C has lethal chemicals. You know, 3 things you definitely want all right next to each other in a cabinet. Hopes Peak High, where they give the best and brightest of the world the ultimates in their degree, and they go, have at it. God damn it. Sakura must have gotten the protein powder from Section A, but what concerns me is that in Section A, there was a bottle with the label C from Section C. Was that a bottle of poison from Section C doing in Section A? What was a bottle of poison doing there? Definitely something going on there. Yep, sure is. I've already taken a good look at the chem lab. Maybe I should take another look around the rec room. Alright, time to go back to the rec room. I don't know why my mouse is doing that. I really think it's like my keys. Hold on, I have a spray. Hold on, let me grab it. Let me grab it. I have an air duster. So, oh, don't shake that around. So, maybe one of my keys is stuck? Hold on. Okay. That should hopefully help. I don't know if it will, but I don't know. I'll leave it over here, just in case we need it, though. Okay, so we'll leave this room. We gotta go back to the rec room, which is... It's just on the floor down, right? I believe so. Alright, let's go. It's kind of sad. There's some rooms where it's like we'd never really go. Like, I think we went to the music room once. I think that was where we had our fight with Kyoko. Because we knew about Sakura being the spy, but didn't want to tell anybody until we confirmed it for ourselves. But then Sakura told everybody, and then we told Kyoko, and yeah.
Hey.
So, Makoto, how's your investigation going? I told Kyoko what Toko and Hiro had told me.
I see.
So along with Byakuya, they're both claiming that they didn't go see her. But it's all too convenient. Someone must be lying. Someone's lying. We're like, all of them are lying. Well, I've made some progress of my own. Sakura's body, the shelf of magazines, and the Monokuma bottles. These 3 things have revealed new clues. You do well to look over them one more time. Okay, sounds good. So the magazines... Kyoko said the magazine shelf was hiding a clue of some kind. Clue. Huh, this magazine is upside down. Someone put it back that way on accident? If something catches your eye, it's important for you to explore that in detail, don't you think? Yeah, you're right. I picked up the inverted magazine and flipped through it. This is... One of the pages near the center of the magazine, a word had been written in bold, bloody letters, and it said Toko. Could this be a dying message?
Correct.
Then it would appear you found it. Kyoko, is this?
So...
Sorry, I am so gassy. This is what happens when you drink a lot of water and talk a lot. It's like a genuine thing. Anybody who's ever filmed recorded like an audiobook or something, it's like every single celebrity that's ever recorded a audiobook, there is like an hour's worth of footage of them, or clips rather, of them just burping. It's a genuine thing that happens. You cannot control it. It's just a bodily function. It has to do with like air intake. I don't know the science, but it's a thing. So, apologies. It is indeed a dying message. Someone used their finger to write it. A dying message.
However...
But just to be clear, I'm not the one who put it back upside down. It was already like that when I found it a little while ago. I made sure to put it back exactly as I found it, for the benefit of others who might come looking. Hey, is that... That says Toko, right? Yeah, it looks like it. Then she's the killer, right? Well, it hasn't been confirmed yet. It's settled. She's the killer for sure! That's conclusive evidence, right? We can use it to corner the killer. I can see why you would think that, but it just seems too easy. If anything, it makes me that much more suspicious. Magazine dying message. All right. I don't think this is going to be a Sayaka moment. So, okay, the bottles, right, was the next thing. I think Kyoko said she found a new clue involving the Monokuma bottles. Something new.
Hey.
So, did you figure it out? There's a hidden correlation between all the bottles. Pay careful attention and you're sure to find it. Yeah, it's the pieces. They're all chess pieces. And there's 2 bottles missing, which means that there's either a bottle missing or there's 2 bottles that have been used. Correlation, Hey Kyoko, can you just tell me what it is? I don't mind guiding you towards clues, but giving you my conclusion isn't a good idea. Each person needs to come to their own conclusion, so that everyone can have the confidence in the outcome. And it's not just because you don't trust me, right? No answer! I do trust you, to a degree. Otherwise I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with. Only to a degree? Monokuma bottle's been updated in Truth Bullet section.
Hey.
Actually, there's one other thing about the Monokuma bottles that's bothering me. I'd like to do an experiment to confirm it. You don't mind helping me, right? An experiment?
Anyway...
Can you gather up all the pieces of the broken Monokuma bottle? Try to get the smaller pieces, too. Are you sure it's okay to mess with a crime scene like that?
That doesn't matter.
I've already done a thorough investigation, so it's fine, and that obnoxious Byakuya's not here, so...
So then...
Anyway, I need to get something from the chem lab. While I'm gone, try to gather up all the glass. And with that, Kyoko left the room. Gosh, between Kyoko and Byakuya, we're just getting bossed around. I really don't know what this is about, but what choice do I have? I better just do it. I took the broom and dustpan and got to work collecting all the broken bottle pieces. And just as I finished up, sorry to keep you waiting.
So then...
Is everything ready? Let's get to work. So what kind of experiment are we doing?
In other words...
I got a scale from the chem lab. We're going to use it to compare weights. Compare the weights of what? The pieces of glass you collected and one of the Monokuma bottles that's still intact. Why do you want to do that? That's the point of the experiment. It'll make sense when we're done. All right.
Listen.
First, let's compare the weight of 2 of the normal Monokuma bottles. Yep, they're the same. It's balanced.
In other words...
Which means each Monokuma bottle weighs about the same. Which makes sense. The Monokuma figures inside are basically the same, and nothing else could really affect the weight.
Then...
Now, here comes the important part. Put all the pieces you picked up on one side of the scale. Now, what might you expect to see? Well, a normal assumption would be either they'll balance out or the pieces I collected will be lighter. I did my best to get them all, but there's a chance I could have missed some here and there.
Then...
Okay, then, let's give it a try. It's heavier. Huh? The broken pieces are heavier? How is this possible? Because there's 2 bottles. 2 bottles. Just as I thought. What?
In other words...
Results of our experiment and the correlation between each of the bottles, put it all together, and I believe you arrive at one very persuasive conclusion. So what do you think? It's all on you. 2 bottles. 2 bottles were used. All right. I forget what the last thing she said was. I need to double
In
check.
other words, hey,
No. We just did this. We just did this. I just need to know what else I was supposed to check. Apparently an important secret hidden. Okay, so just go back to the bottles? Something new, something new.
hey,
There's a hidden correlation between all the bottles. Be careful. Attention, you find it. Correlation. 2 bottles! Makoto, you dunce! I don't know what the bottles have in common. I don't understand the results of the experiment. Makoto! Compare the weight of the broken pieces to a complete intact one. Broken pieces were clearly heavier. What does that mean? 2 bottles!
so,
Makoto, I'm gonna bonk him on the head. Just be like, bonk, bonk, bonk.
indeed.
Okay, so what else do I need to check? Was it... I don't remember. So that's all quick now. Do I need to check soccer again? Still something to be discovered from soccer's body.
Just
Okay.
a second.
Just staring off into space isn't going to help you figure anything out. Well, yeah, I know, but don't you think you might need to actually examine the body? There's no getting around it. Unlike me, Kyoko didn't recoil at the thought of completely touching a dead body. She's completely unemotional. It's the kind of thing I've grown perversely used to, although there are still some times. I can't believe how calm you are. No matter how many times I see a dead body, I can't get used to it.
It's true.
That's totally normal. Then how can you...
So,
I imagine it's because I've had plenty of opportunities to touch dead bodies in the past. What? Sorry, never mind.
hey,
More importantly, look here. Her shoes?
correct.
You see that yellow powder on her instep? Yeah, it really stands out.
See.
That powder is clue number 1. Yellow powder's been added to the truth bullets.
Hey,
Matches the powder in the chem room. Next is the wound on her head. Look
It's
carefully. Actually, even telling you that, it's incredibly difficult to spot, so let me just explain.
it seems.
It appears that she didn't suffer a single blow, but instead received 2 blows to the head. 2 bottles to the head.
Indeed.
Interesting, wouldn't you say? And there's... Hey, Gravity! Hey, Gravity, you got a cute token too! Bonk got a cute token today as well. Welcome, welcome. We are in the middle of investigating Sakura's murder right now. Gosh, it wouldn't be a stream without Gravity coming in with your classic line. I love it. But we are making discoveries right now. Ooh, I totally just like knocked my glasses off. My bad. And there's one more interesting thing.
Correct.
Both of her hands were spotless. There's absolutely no trace of blood on either one.
It's true.
So that's what I learned from examining her body in detail. Kyoko's examination summary has been added to the truth bullets. I can't believe she was able to learn all that just by looking at her body. I don't think anyone but Kyoko could have pulled that off. It's trial time! It's trial time! Okay, which means I'm going to make a bathroom run, and then we'll do trial time, but we'll hear our good boy Monokuma. Little murder bear.
You caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring I couldn't stay awake. Should I do it? Is it okay? Can I? Okay, then let's begin the class trial. You know where to meet, right?
We sure do.
Go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
See you soon, little murder bear, who I love way too much. It's already time, but the mystery of the locked room is only still half solved. At this point, whatever happens will have to happen at the class trial. No, not whatever happens. I have to make something happen. That's not how it works, Makoto. It's not how it works, my guy. Okay, let me... Okay, we're gonna be right back. I need to run to the restroom. I'll be real quick. We'll be right back. 5 minutes or less. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Alrighty, we are coming back, friends, fiends, everybody in between, all that good stuff. I decided to also refill my water, so sorry for the extra time there. Boop. Okay, let me see. Hello, I'm back. Alright, it's funny. Everybody went crazy on these, and then nobody does it anymore, so I just want to make sure it's working. Let me see. Who's a random Pokemon on my desk? Let's do... Oh gosh, do I know how to spell Totodile? I think I know how to spell Totodile. Oh my gosh, my hair. Hold on. Cannot get my hair, like, the way I want it, ever. Oh my gosh, but I looked into a thing. I can make it so that we can all battle with Pokemon in chat. So I need to set it up. It's gonna take a little bit extra work. I can't get to where I want to go. My chair is like stuck. Come on, chair. Come on. There we go. Here, let me just double check. I'm gonna do a Totodile. Totodile. Totodile.
Here comes the boy.
It's gonna be my hand.
Hello.
There he is!
Welcome. There he is.
I love him. He's just a good boy. He's just a good boy. Okay, bye. Okay, let's hop back into Danganronpa now, shall we? We surely shall. I'm really hoping that my mouse doesn't mess up with anything else. But we'll see. We'll find out. Monokuma made his announcement. Everyone began to meet up one after another. And then... Oh gosh, it's been so long since I've done his voice. The ultimate martial artist! A locked room murder mystery! What the? Oh, I've just recently discovered the power of emoticons! Like, no matter how awful something is, if you toss it a smiley face, it turns positive.
Yes, indeed.
For example, you're at a picnic and you find a dead body. This is just plain creepy.
Well,
And how about the reverse? No matter how great something is, if you put in a sad face, it always makes it look super negative.
yes, indeed.
For example, you have 100 friends. That's right, that does make it seem sad.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
Now then, please get on the elevator. I'll see you all down there. Oh my fucking god. What the hell was that? I don't get it.
Just the word.
I don't get you guys. How can you act so casual after murdering someone?
Don't look at me.
I don't think I'm acting casual.
Don't be mean.
Or, I mean, I didn't murder anyone. Hero. Yeah, I'm completely innocent. How dare you call me murderer? I mean, you are a murderer. She actually is a murderer. But not here, not in this world. Or not, whatever. You'll get it. Whatever. Either way, the truth will be revealed soon enough, because there can no doubt one of us is the culprit. Killer, the one that murdered Sakura. She was stronger than anyone I know, and yet someone killed her. Yep, poor Sakura. And that person is here. That person is one of us. Gosh, no! Okay, it's still doing this bullshit. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. We don't ever talk to them, we just go down the elevator, so... Boop, there we go. Come on, it's time to put an end to this. I made my way toward the elevator, but with each step I took, I felt like I was moving further and further away from my goal. I could feel a chilling fear running through me, trying to make me rot from the inside out. No matter how many times I go through this, it never gets any easier. We climbed into our steel prison in total silence. We watched the doors close and felt it begin its sinister descent. Here we go! Trial time! Trial time! The elevator lowered, uttering its all too familiar clunking sounds. It fell lower and lower, and suddenly, as always, the ride was over. The doors opened once again. Ooh. Just the 6 of you, huh? Really? Is Danganronpa a murder story game? It is, yes, Bog. Sorry, you and Gravity have the same color, so I thought you were Gravity for a second. So I thought you were being sarcastic. Yeah, no, so this is that's the whole point. So they're basically like, there was 12 students at the beginning, all locked in the school together, and they get locked in. Monokuma, our lovely little murder bear, shows up and says, kill each other to get out of here or live in here forever. And so people start killing people to try to get out. And if you get caught killing during a trial, you get executed. And yeah, so murder story game. That's basically it, yeah. It's a lot of murder, it's a lot of fan service, it's a lot of my favorite little murder bear.
That's so few. You must be so lonely.
It's a visual novel, is what you would call it. You sound like it's not your fault. We're all that's left.
I wonder, will the class trial end with one last classmate again, or will your school life come to an end completely?
Oh yeah, so if the murderer is not caught, everybody else gets killed and the murderer gets to leave.
Now then.
Are we ready to begin? You know the drill. Find your assigned seats.
And so the curtain opened for the 4th time. Yes! I love saying this line every time. It gets me in the mood. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial! Do you want to save? I sure do. I sure do. Please let me save. Okay. Set skills. I don't think we got any new skills. We got this from talking with Byakuya. Robot jock. Melodious voice. Yeah, no, I think we're good. I think we're good. I think we are good. Let's finish preparations and go for it. All rise, and now I don't have to voice act anymore.
Let's begin with a basic.
No, I'm gonna skip over this.
Know who did
Okay.
it.
Whoa, deja vu.
The one who killed Sakura is one of the people that hated her. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It was one of you.
Don't call Aoi an idiot. I will protect Aoi with like my whole being right now. Like,
I want to hear your stupid excuses.
like she lost her best friend. So, Hina seems really sure that one of these 3 is the killer. But she must have some reason for believing that. Let's find out what that is. It's because of the letters. Make your argument. Alright. Aoi's account. Yep, there we go. Alright.
It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
The letters.
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Oh, wait, no, that... I'm thinking in Danganronpa 2 terms where you agree with the statements. I'm sorry, Aoi. I never would doubt you. I'm so sorry. Our little swimmer queen, I'm sorry.
One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do
The
you
music's
have?
a bop, though.
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
No, her account.
No, it's wrong.
No, you're wrong! Oh, it's my favorite. It's one of my favorite lines.
Another reason you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
That's fucking right. Aoi's good to be
and
sus
that
of
was right
them.
before she died.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no doubt about it. One of those 3 killed her.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain Hiro met with her. We don't know for sure about Toko. I can't disagree with him, but there's good reason to suspect all 3 of them. Then does that mean one of them did it? Or maybe 2 of them did it? We have had accomplices in the last trial, so pocket trash. I like how that's what they're calling it. Okay.
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all 3 of them, there's no way that's not suspicious.
That's true.
One of you is absolutely guilty.
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us, but I never went to see her.
That's true.
I didn't either.
Yeah, same here.
Nope. Hiro, you fucking liar. No, you're wrong!
Hiro, when we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember?
And it's Aoi's favorite.
It was white with red polka dots.
No one else could have had it because she took the whole
What's that got
box.
to do with anything?
Because you shouldn't have it.
Red polka dots?
That's Aoi's favorite candy.
Apple from the candy I gave Sakura.
See?
No, it's
Ever since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized that entire box of candy. So there's
You
no
fucking
way
tell him,
anyone
Aoi.
was left
You
in the
go
warehouse.
for it.
In that case, Hero, where did you get that piece of candy?
From Sakura.
From Sakura. It's the only explanation.
Hina's right. My girl's right.
well,
Best girl is right.
yeah, sure I got it from her, but
Hero.
she gave it to me forever ago.
Hero.
It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
Hero.
When? When did she give it to you?
Yeah, you tell him, Hina. You tell him.
Last time you saw Sakura was when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
That's what
Yeah, so
Hiro said.
I got it sometime before then.
No way. What Hiro said can't be right, because Sakura could have only gotten the candy after the incident in the nurse's office. And the reason I know that is, when Sakura got that candy.
I'm not sure about that, Hiro. Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy till after she left the nurse's office.
Yep.
So if that was the last time you
Yup,
saw
yup,
her,
yup,
there's
yup.
no reason you should have had that candy.
Damn it.
You're stuck, Hiro.
What I meant was, oh, that's right. I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that?
Why are you being so defensive, Hiro?
Quite a sudden hostility.
Right?
But we just talked. That's all. I didn't do anything. You gotta believe me.
I don't believe you. You're fucking lying out here.
Suspicious.
Fucking lying out here.
You're acting
Why the
incredibly
fuck you
suspicious.
lying? You always lying.
It's not just normal hostility. You're the real culprit. I even have proof.
How would you have proof?
Proof? What are you talking about?
The murderer was
I'm talking
murdered?
about her shining message.
What would a shining message even be?
Scene of the crime, she had written out Toko in her own blood, right? It was her dying message. Just like what
How would you know that, Hiro?
That's true. I saw it for myself.
Saiko's the very first death. Died in Makoto's bathroom.
What are you saying? No way. I didn't do it.
You just don't know when you're beat, do ya?
Hiro, neither do you. You're the one red in the face.
Hold on. When did you see that dying message of hers?
Huh? Well, when we found Ogre's body.
Nope.
But
Nope.
if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the
Only
crime.
person allowed in from that group was Byakuya.
So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
Huh, hold on. But when Kyoko found the magazine with the dying message in it, it was on the magazine shelf.
Kyoko, you found the magazine on the magazine.
Oh yeah, so it would have had to been open. I didn't even think about
That's
that.
right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it. I found it right there at the scene of the crime, after we'd started the investigation.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
No, not at all. It had to have been open then.
What doesn't make sense?
Who placed it there? There's definitely something strange about it. Kyoko found the dying message during the investigation, in which case, that clearly contradicts what Hiro told us. Make your argument! Hell yeah, more bullets. Magazine dying message, got it.
I
Ooh,
can
pardon
tell you
me.
exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
No, that's wrong.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun.
Mm-hmm.
I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Okay, so we have to do it when Hiro says. So you need it when Hiro says, okay.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message.
Danganronpa music goes hard, though.
Body was discovered.
No, ah!
I can tell you when I found the
I was
dying
clicking
message. It
wrong!
was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it
I
out,
fucked up. Okay, we have to wait for it to cycle through again.
What's your problem? What I said makes total
I was clicking left instead of right. That's why I messed up. My bad. My bad! Okay.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message.
So I like gotta move the white noise out of the way.
Body was discovered.
There we go.
Shoot.
What? Oh, do I need to absorb the answer? Is that what I have to do? Hold on.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
Wait.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun.
No,
I
no,
found
no!
the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it
God
out,
damn it.
I saw her final words.
I can't get this timed right!
What I said makes total sense.
Oh my gosh. Time, where was the magazine?
I can tell you
Oh, so I need to do on the shelf?
dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
Okay, hold on.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun.
Mm-hmm.
I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
Okay, so it has to be Kyoko's then. Otherwise, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
I can tell you exactly when I found
If
the
it's
dying
not
message.
this one, I don't know what to do.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun.
Okay, What answer do I need to absorb?
I can tell you exactly when I
That's how I slow down this whole time? Are you kidding me?
body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Oh my god, why is this so difficult for me right now? Why am I having the absolute hardest time right now?
I can tell you exactly when I found the
Is there a way for me to skip over you?
Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation
There we
had
go.
begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
Do I need to save it to contradict Heroes? Is that what I need to do? Or do I need to absorb Heroes to contradict Kyoko's? I don't know. I need to absorb the magazine shelf. Is that what I need to do? God damn it. I'm gonna get such a bad grade on this class trial. Okay, hold on. Hold your horses, Monokuma. Okay, hold on. Blah, 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 blah. Yes, give it another shot.
To give up yet.
Okay. There we go. Gosh. I'm like this one. Why is this the one that's like, oh, what? Okay. Let's see. Okay, magazine die message. Got it.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying when Ogre's body was discovered.
I found out how
I
to.
can tell you when it was only after I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her. What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
I found out how to fast forward after all of this time. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Exactly when I found when Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, what's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Oh my god. Okay. I got it.
I can tell you exactly when I found when Ogre's body.
Are you kidding me?
It was only after I found the magazine tucked away on the
Give me the magazine shelf.
When I pulled it out,
Give me the fucking magazine shelf. The fucking white noise. Okay.
I can tell you exactly when I found the when Ogre's body.
No, it's wrong.
I'm good. I'm fine. I'm good. We're fine. I got it.
When
We
Sakura's
got there
body
in the
was
end,
found,
okay?
That magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby.
True.
That's where Kyoko found it. After we'd begun the investigation.
Yeah, and you weren't snooping through those magazines, Hero.
So there's no way you could have seen it then.
Gah!
Where's the truth, Hero? When did you see the message?
It had to have been open on the floor.
Hold on. You're focusing on the wrong part. Why does it matter when I saw it?
Because that means you went in
All
there.
we gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is.
Vienna
Go.
sausage? What does that mean?
I don't even know
What do
what
you mean,
to do
Hero?
with that one. He's just trying to confuse us.
Actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first place?
Well, that'd be a twist.
Yeah? I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message. 100%, without a doubt, she wrote it. And this is me talking, so you know it's true.
You're 60% right with your predictions. You know, it's not odds I want to take. No, absolutely do doubt it. There's no way Sakura wrote that message. Oh, the Toko? Yeah. Oh, we're doing panic time. Okay. Oh gosh, okay.
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right.
Oh gosh, I forgot how to do these.
Give it a rest.
Oh gosh, I forgot how to reload.
30% right. The occult is bullcrap.
Oh gosh, I completely forgot how to do these.
The end is nigh. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest.
How do I reload again?
Right.
How do I reload? I don't remember how to reload.
Bullcrap.
Okay, sure.
Show me the proof.
This should prove it.
There we go. There's your proof. I don't know how those work. I fail at them all the time, so.
I'm
Cool.
completely unconvinced that Sakura wrote that dying message. Because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written.
Oh, and there was no blood on her hands.
Both of her hands were completely free of blood.
Look at you go, Makoto. You go, Makoto.
He did write it. Hiro could very well have written it himself.
Mm-hmm.
That would explain how he knew about the message in the first place.
That's true. I'm very cold. Hey, Google. Can you turn off the AC?
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Ah! He admits it!
It'll do it.
I figured as much.
There we go.
But why would you write something like that?
Why would you?
Because I killed her!
What? A confession?
Please, just let me explain what happened.
Oh,
I
Hero.
got Ogre's note, and so I headed to the rec room right before noon, just like it said.
Just like it said. Got it.
Exactly as the note asked. What a fool.
Listen, Byakuya, not everybody's a billionaire genius, okay? Byakuya wants to be like a Tony Stark up in the shit. Sorry, but do you mind waiting? I asked a couple of other people to meet as well. Okay. Would you like a piece of candy? It might help give you some energy. Oh, sure, thanks.
That's all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence. Suddenly, I heard her mutter something.
This is it. I'm going to end it today. I'm going to end
As
everything.
soon as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me. She was gonna kill me and make her escape. So of course I freaked out, and then
What'd you do, Hero? You bonked her.
I saw my only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf. and
He looks
smashed
scary
it across
there.
her head.
He looks really scary there. Like, Hero's not a scary character,
Hit her
but
from behind.
a little scary
Before
there.
she had any idea what was happening. Then she just went limp. I didn't see her move again after that. Once it was over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed.
Aw,
So I
Hero.
wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table and I ran away.
Aw.
I can't believe you! You're the worst! I hope you die!
Well, that's what happened. Go ahead. Roast me, boil me, do whatever you want.
You're not gonna get off that easy.
You tell him, Aoi.
Death. Death for the one that killed Sakura. We're ready to vote now, right? We know who did it.
No, I think there's more to Hiro's
Aoi's a
story.
little too
What are you
hasty.
talking about?
Also, I'm paranoid. I just need to check to make sure that my mic is on. I'm pretty sure it is, but I don't trust myself. Okay, cool. I'm just too many times my mic has not been
One
on.
thing that Hiro's story just now doesn't explain.
And what is that, Kyoko?
And until we figure that part out, we can't consider
Of course,
the
she's
case
not gonna
closed.
tell us. We love a good old mysterious Kyoko. So what is that Hiro did that doesn't make sense? What would he have to do to stop New after writing the message? It doesn't make sense. Why the magazine was hidden?
I got it.
Okay.
That's true. Everything you just said. It doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden.
No, why was it hidden?
By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you take the time to write that message, then stick it somewhere we might not find it?
Oh. Well, I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just left it sitting there on the table.
Well, it wasn't there.
He's lying. He's gotta be lying.
Toko.
Any reason he would lie now, after already confessing to the crime?
True.
Then he's not lying?
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf. In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room both before and after the
My
incident.
money's on Toko. Don't know about you, though.
Any question of
Who was it?
if they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine.
Had to be Toko. Who else would hide it? Byakuya fucking wouldn't for her.
Liked what was written on it.
It's Toko.
I got it.
Byakuya couldn't care less about her. Byakuya would throw her to the dogs.
Who else would want to hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it?
Good point, Makoto.
You right, Toko? Did you really go to the rec room? Why would I have... Wait, but more important, that doesn't even matter. We already know who did it, right?
Toko.
Just admitted it.
That's right. I killed her.
No, you didn't.
Who asked you?
No, you're wrong!
Don't doubt Hiro attacked Sakura with the bottle. But that's not where this case ends.
As there were 2 bottle attacks.
What he means is that Hiro isn't the killer.
You can't be serious.
Oh, I saw Mondo's portrait. Now I miss Mondo again.
Hiro, tell us what happened one more time. If we go through it once more, it should become clear he's not Sakura's killer.
So, what do you want me to do?
Just tell us what happened one more time when you attacked Sakura.
So that I can shoot a bullet at your words.
Okay.
It's really what it is, though. It's like, let's go through this so I can shoot your words. In Danganronpa 2, they have swords for a new feature, and they literally say, like, let me cut through those words! And I'm like, it's so fucking cringe, but I love it. Alright, so...
I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby.
Oh,
And
examination
I
summary.
hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once.
Oh, okay, yeah, so the examination.
Yeah, just once. After the first swing, the bottle shattered. And she went limp.
Okay.
See? Isn't it obvious? Hiro really is the
Okay, so we need a fast forward to get to the just once. Okay, I just wanted to double check.
didn't want to, but I grabbed a Monokuma and I hit
Hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah.
There we go.
No, it's wrong.
You're wrong. She got hit twice.
If Sakura died from Hiro's single blow,
2?
2 head wounds.
Right. She had
Bop, bop.
2 separate wounds on her head.
That was really loud.
And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally,
Yeah.
I'm inclined to believe her.
Yeah. She's...
But I only hit her once.
We still don't know why.
She had 2 wounds.
I know why. But we all don't know why collectively.
Means she was struck twice. What's more, both attacks must have come from a Monokuma bottle.
I love how
How can you know
they're
that?
discussing murder and I'm just like dancing, vibing, living my best life.
Twice? With 2 Monokuma bottles?
It's not just because of her head wounds. It's also because of the Monokuma bottles themselves.
Yeah, there's 2 missing.
There's something very suspicious about those
Very suspicious. I can't put my finger on it.
Once you understand that point, you'll understand why 2 separate Monokuma bottles must have been used. Think back. After the incident, there were 4
Why does this
Monokuma
music go
bottles
so
left on the
hard
shelf,
though?
right?
Really? Why does this music go so hard?
And we found
Between Danganronpa and Pokemon lately, I'm just living all my best musical life.
That was the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with, right?
For now,
Mondo!
4 intact bottles
I miss
and
him.
1 broken bottle. But originally, there were 6 bottles in total, meaning 1 has gone missing.
Mm-hmm.
But how can you know for sure there were 6 bottles?
Because there's 2 empty spaces and the bottles weigh the weight of 2. That's why. The broken glass does.
If you look at what the bottles all had in common, it should become clear.
Yeah. But of course, we're gonna have to do a truth bullet for it. Correlation between the Monokuma bottles feels like it's starting to become clear. The connection must be... It's the object that the Monokuma figure inside each bottle is holding. Chess pieces. Hangman's Gambit. Oh gosh, it's been so long since I've done one of these. Yeah, chess piece. So... E... give me another S. P... I... E... C... Give me another E. Give me another E. Thank you. Woo! That one was a lot quicker. That one was a lot quicker.
That's it. The chess pieces. Inside each bottle, there was a Monokuma figure holding a different chess piece.
Sure was.
Rook, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of those.
Yakia, shut up. No one cares what you saw.
And the piece that was inside the broken bottle we found was the knight, if I remember.
Yeah, it's a little horsey.
What's that?
Little horsey with the little murder bear.
I guess you don't know too much about chess, do you? Then let me explain. In chess, there are 6 different pieces. The king, the queen, the rook, knight, bishop, and pawn.
Very good, Kyoko. Thank you for listing off the
What
pieces.
was left intact at the crime scene were the king, rook, bishop, and pawn. Just those 4.
Yeah?
And on the ground was the knight.
Queen is missing.
Oh, so the queen is missing.
Good job, Hina. Hina's not the smartest, so we gotta give her credit where we can.
Well, one apparently went missing.
Love her. Love the girl.
Chess have to do with anything.
Cannot solve this on her own, I swear.
Yeah, shogi is way better.
Yeah. Wait, no, that's not what I mean. So
Fucking hero. He's like, yeah!
missing.
Fuck chess! I like this game better.
That has anything to do with this case. That bottle could have disappeared any time before the murder.
It could've. It could've.
No. It's clear that the missing bottle is connected to this case.
How is it clear?
Think about what state the missing bottle must have been in. Maybe then you'll understand.
They got smashed! Because they got bonk bonk. It was broken.
I got it.
It's broken. Broken glass, broken bottles. Go bonk bonk. Bonk 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 bonk. Bonk bonk. Smash.
Because there
Basically.
was evidence at the scene that supports it.
Huh?
That's
Big ol' huh?
We found evidence that shows there was more than just one broken bottle at
The
scene.
weight. The weight.
And what is this?
It wasn't just a single broken bottle, and the evidence that proves it is this. Kyoko and I figured out before. Oh, cool. We're gonna do... It's the... bottle experiment. There we go.
I got it.
There we go.
Earlier, Kyoko and I did a little experiment.
Hell yeah, we did.
We compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces at the scene to one of the unbroken bottles.
Sure did. Sure did. Sure did.
And what we found was that the collection of pieces was heavier. And the
reason
there was
is...
actually more than one bottle's worth of shattered glass.
So from this, we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the
2!
crime.
Count 'em! 2!
But someone did
Broken bottles.
The pieces of one of the bottles, along with the figure inside. But when they did, They must have left behind a few too many pieces. Which is only
Thriving.
natural.
Thriving.
They certainly had no way to measure the exact right number of pieces to remove.
Not me just vibing while Kyoko's talking about chess pieces.
Like that anyway.
Because of what it would reveal about the case.
But there were 2 hits to the head, and that Toko! Sakura's second attacker.
The bottle that was removed from the scene was used the second time Sakura was attacked.
The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle. Given all the evidence, this is the only possible conclusion.
Yeah.
The killer wanted to make it look like there was only one attack, so they had to get rid of their evidence.
Sure
From
did.
there, we can conclude that it wasn't Hiro who delivered that second blow.
Sure wasn't.
Wouldn't you agree, Toko?
Toko girl, what you got to say to that?
And there's the matter of the magazine. You must have been in the rec room when the incident took
Yo, I drink too much water during these streams. Like, I already have to use the restroom again.
I admit, maybe there was a second attack, but there's no evidence I had anything to do with it.
Toko.
No way! You killed her! I'm sure of it!
Toko, my girl.
Shut up! Until 2 seconds ago, you were claiming you killed her.
That's fair. That's fair. That's a very fair point, Toko. I gotta give you that.
That's just the kind of guy I am.
He was like, yeah, I'm wrong, so I'll live.
Something that proves it.
What you remember?
Fine. Let's hear it.
It was right after I got Ogre's note.
Okay.
I was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early. You know, to stake it out or whatever.
Okay. Sounds reasonable.
So I was waiting there.
I like getting places early.
And that's when I saw her. I saw Toko go into the rec room.
Oh dang, Toko. You did?
Pretty soon, Ogre showed up, and she went into the rec room.
Oh.
I assumed Toko was still in there, so I figured everything would be okay. That's why I headed in. But when I got inside, Ogre was all alone.
Toko. Oh yeah, Toko was the one in the locker.
Now decided to share that with us?
After the shock of thinking
Byakuya, he's not the sharpest knife in the drawer, you know?
Could someone tighten the screws on his brain? I think they've come loose.
Honestly, I'm gonna say that I agree with Byakuya, and I don't know what's more surprising.
You don't know what you're talking about. I never went in the rec room.
Toko, you're a worse liar than Hiro.
I'm sure she didn't disappear, but maybe she found somewhere to hide.
And this is why we have Kyoko.
Hiding in the rec room? Don't be ridiculous.
You're only angry because it's true.
You're all ganging up on me. You're all nothing but vermin.
No, it's not ridiculous at all. I need proof to show that Toko was hiding in the rec room. And I have it. She left it there for anyone to find. New element has been added. Oh gosh, okay. Before we do the new element, I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick. I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. I'll leave the music on. I just need to use the restroom again. I drink too much water. I drink too much. Hello fiends, I am back. Okay, let's get my hair situated, and then we got a new element added to bullet time battles, so we should definitely learn more about this. So far, you've probably been pressing the left mouse button during your final strike without a second thought. That is true. That is what I have been doing. But from now on, you're gonna have to pay a little extra attention to your finishing blow. God damn it. Oh, gosh. Now you have to choose the proper truth bullet to use during your coup de grace. Coup de grace. You'll select the same way during non-stop debate. Simply press the Q key or on the mouse wheel. Okay. Also, like the debate, if your logic difficulty is set to kind, you'll have fewer bullets to choose from. But for educational purposes, we're gonna pretend you're set to mean regardless. Okay, love that. By the way, you're about halfway through the game now. Go you. We're only halfway through now? There's only 6 of them left! Oh gosh, we gotta do the same thing with Kyoko, okay. Or Toko.
It's a lie! I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No! That's enough! I admit nothing. I curse you. I curse you. It's a lie!
Okay, there we go.
That's enough!
There we go. Okay. Oh gosh! I legit almost chose the wrong one. Oh my gosh. Woo!
Did you know someone left a handprint behind on the inside of the locker?
Sure
They must
did.
have been hiding in there and put their hand on the wall without thinking. Does this handprint look familiar, Toko?
It should.
It doesn't.
It sure should. That doesn't look like somebody who's calm. Like, no.
Shall we? That'll clear everything up, right?
Stop wasting my time. Just tell us the truth.
She's a simp for Byakuya, so she'll probably say.
My handprint.
Yep, see?
She just straight up admitted it.
She'll do anything for Byakuya.
You killed Sakura! No, I swear, there's no way!
Out with it.
I probably did kill her.
God damn it, Toko!
Straight up again.
God damn.
Wait, what do you mean probably?
Give us the details, Toko. What happened between you and Sakura?
So obviously it was after Hira left.
Talk. Now.
After I read Sakura's note, I decided to go
I'm
away,
sorry.
so I
She's whipped, I swear.
I didn't know what she might do if I didn't go, but I was too scared to face her head on. So I figured I'd just sneak in first and hide in the locker.
And did you see what happened? Did you see me hit her?
Yes, and I saw you write my name. I saw
Oh,
you
damn.
write my message.
Damn.
That's awkward.
Yeah, that's real awkward, Hiro.
I left, I
You
jumped
should be
out
ashamed
the
of yourself,
locker
actually.
and put the magazine back on the shelf.
But you put it upside down.
But when you did, you put it back upside
Oh.
down.
I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry.
Yeah.
Imbeciles, all of you.
Honestly,
Forget
yeah.
all that.
I hate when they make me agree with Byakuya. I hate when they make me agree with him.
I heard a sound behind me like a monster growling.
Ooh.
And when I turned around,
Ooh.
there was Sakura covered in blood and staring right at me.
Yeah, that'd be very intimidating.
When I saw all that blood, I fainted.
Uh,
There in front of the magazine.
so she won't remember
I
anything
don't
else
remember
now.
what happened after that. If you want to know more, you'll have to ask her.
Ugh, I hate talking to her. You mean her?
Guess who's back?
God damn it.
What's your fault after all?
My fault, Master's fault. When our faults combine, they
I hate her.
sound even
I hate her.
worse.
I hate her. I like her better than
Sir, the
Toko, but
Did you kill Sakura?
Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually share our memories. So I can't really say what was going on.
oh my god.
But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully when someone shook me awake. Was it a prince paying me a visit? I wondered. So I opened
God damn
my
it.
eyes to see.
Okay, so they both saw Sakura though.
Everywhere! I was not prepared for that. And, well, I guess it took me by surprise. I got so startled, I smacked her with the first thing I could find.
So Toko didn't actually hit her.
Sakura was just just worried about you, and you... No, she's terrible. Thanks to her, I murdered someone who wasn't an adorable boy for the first time.
Oh, so she thinks that she killed too.
When
Okay.
it was all over, you collected the pieces of the bottle to get rid of the evidence, didn't you?
I wasn't about to die for some woman. If I'm gonna go down, I want it to be for killing Master.
I hate when they're simps.
Just
I hate
go away
simps.
and die a meaningless death alone. Don't
Says
get
a simp
into it.
who has simps.
Great, you know? Fate's got it out for me. Because normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack, no problem.
True.
Even as strong as she is, she must have still been reeling from Hero's attack.
Yeah, because Heroes was the startling one.
Come on, that's, you know.
I mean, you and Sakura are about the same height.
I'm not the one that killed Ogre, so that's good.
So that's good. Keep talking like that, and Hina's gonna whoop your ass.
That's that. Let's start the vote.
Nope, Hina's just like, we're voting. Get it done. I thought for sure she'd have some words for Hero on that one.
Come on, everyone, we're ready to vote, right? Let's do this.
Hina.
Not quite yet.
Huh? Not yet? Why not yet?
Ooh,
Don't you
Hina.
think there was something odd about Toko's story? I mean, you had to have noticed.
I mean, how did Sakura end up in the chair?
Hero's attack, and then Toko's, but that still wasn't the end of it.
No, how'd she end up in the chair? It wasn't?
Tell us your story one more time. Tell us what happened after you fainted. Then even this gaggle of idiots should understand.
Hey, we may make goose jokes here, but I ain't a gaggle.
Wish is my command, darling.
I hate her. It's not over yet, is it? The one who killed Sakura is... Wait, do I have to... Oh, I was like, do I have to pick already? Okay, we need to do status of Sakura's body, I think. Because that's probably what they're going to talk about.
I was just sleeping peacefully, and all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
You were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
I mean, you did too here. Don't talk like...
I smashed her good.
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up. I killed her there in front of the shelf.
No.
No, it's wrong.
Because she ends up in the chair. How'd she get the chair?
We found Sakura sitting upright in a chair.
Mm-hmm. She was in the chair.
The blow by the shelf was the cause of death. There's no explanation why she was in that chair.
Yeah, because there's no way anybody could have carried her.
So,
The only person could be
Finally
maybe
noticed.
Hero.
That's just another lie from a bloodthirsty serial killer.
Hina.
You sure you didn't attack her while she was sitting in the chair?
No.
no, I'm sure she's telling the truth. Anyone who saw the murder scene should think the same way.
Yeah, probably. Probably. That has to be it. Evidence that proves there was an attack in front of the magazine shelf. Oh, it's yeah, it's this.
I got
The
it.
blood stain in front of it.
Sakura was definitely attacked in front of the shelf.
Mm-hmm.
The blood stain by the magazines is proof of that.
Because, I mean, it was gushing,
She
right?
moved the body after she killed her, right? All to make it look like I did it. Because when I hit her, she was sitting in the chair.
Oh.
Hey, come on now, look at me. I can't carry
I actually didn't know.
my own scissors.
I didn't know she was sitting in the chair when Hero hit her.
There's no way I could move a muscle-bound heavyweight like that.
That's very true. That's what I was saying.
Then what's the deal?
Well, are you still convinced the case has come to an end?
This case is far from over.
Plus, the biggest mystery of all,
The locked room.
still has yet to be explained. Until we take care of that, we can't say this case has been properly settled.
True.
Oh, that part's easy. After she killed Sakura, Toko just hid in the locker again.
No, she probably didn't.
So she just hid in there till everyone showed up and
Because the
opened door?
locker was open.
And while everything was all confused and hectic, she just snuck out of the locker into the group.
Nope, not what happened.
No, I don't think that's possible.
Reason there's no way, because I was in the locker. I saw it for myself.
John,
It was open. It was open.
even before we opened the door to the rec room, Hina and I both got a look inside. And at that point, the locker was already open.
Sure was.
So obviously Toko couldn't have been
Okay then. Where was she hiding?
Maybe she wasn't at that point?
What's this whole locked room thing about anyway?
You weren't here for it. It's fine. You don't know it. You don't know it.
No! You killed her!
I think the fact that I don't know proves I didn't kill her. Thank you very much.
Kind of valid.
You're lying.
I mean, Hina.
She's not. I've been saying all along, there's
Yeah, Byakuya would be the first one to say if she was and would get her killed.
That means Ogre didn't die from
He's looking for an excuse to kill her at this point.
Well, I can't imagine what else could have killed her.
Yeah.
That's because you're overlooking vital information.
What about the mess? Could we really be missing something so important? There's another possible explanation. Maybe it's shoot bullets. Yellow powder. I'm gonna pick the yellow powder.
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
Yellow powder.
There's no other possible cause.
The chance something else killed her.
Sakura. I can't think of any shot to her head.
Wait. So it's not the yellow powder.
Shoot.
Oh, then I do need to use the Monokuma file. That's definitely the one that I need to shoot on.
What was it?
That's
that
what else do
killed
we
Ogre?
have?
If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack,
There we go. Let's do
what was it?
file number 4.
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of any.
There we go.
No, it's wrong.
You're wrong!
According to the Monokuma file, Sakura had vomited blood.
Yep.
I think we can assume there's a chance this was related to her cause of death.
Internal bleeding will do that to you.
In fact, there was even a trace of blood left around her mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, maybe when she got hit with the bottles, she cut the inside of her mouth.
If that's all it was, the file wouldn't have specified vomited blood.
Yeah. Monokuma files are pretty
Not to mention, I
accurate.
didn't find any cuts inside her mouth.
Yeah, Kyoko was very thorough.
God, you really are into dead bodies.
Yeah, it's a little scary, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not into dead bodies. What I'm into is solving mysteries.
But if there wasn't
She's a
killer or
detective.
anything, then what made her vomit blood?
She's a detective.
Some sort of reaction within her body. Most likely,
Poison.
Sakura was poisoned.
Poison!
Poisoned?
That's right. This is the conclusion I've arrived at, and so there can be no mistake.
Byakuya, nobody cares about your conclusion.
You mean go all weak in the knee?
Shut the fuck up, Jill.
It isn't possible.
Is
Hina.
it really so hard to believe? Then let me explain exactly how the culprit was able to poison her.
Please mansplain to me, Byakuya, because I don't get enough of that in my daily life.
Of course, if you don't mind.
Everyone quiet! Shut up and listen to Master!
But you're the only one talking.
Thank you, hero.
The key
Voice of
to
reason.
unlocking this mystery was hiding in the chem lab up on the 4th floor.
Sure was.
Not in the rec room? And I could have found it all along.
You never would have, since you gave up on the search the moment you were barred from the crime scene.
Goddamn!
Well, yeah, good point.
Goddamn, Byakuya's going for everybody's throats.
Lab
Just.
that houses a variety of mixtures and chemicals. And that's where I found this.
Is that the poison?
It's not an especially powerful poison, but it'll still kill you if you drink an entire bottle.
Damn.
But the specific properties don't matter. What does matter is where I found it.
Where'd you find it?
The shelf is divided up into 3 sections. A, B, and in section A, dietary
We've already
supplements.
gone over that.
Poison came from?
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
Bottle of poison Byakuya just showed us. I'm sure I know where he got it. It's on the same shelf as all the supplements. I'm positive it was in section A.
I got it! The poison was actually in section A, wasn't it?
Huh? You just said that section A was for supplements or whatever.
That's true, but
Strange, isn't it? Why would there be a bottle of poison mixed in with all those nutritional additives?
it doesn't really help the balanced diet, you know? Little poison does not do the body
Switch
good.
it out. That's why.
What do you mean?
I mean, this.
Oh, is this? Oh yeah, he's just fucking drinking it. Couldn't believe my eyes. Byakuya put the bottle of poison to his lips and...
Master!
We were so shocked at what we were seeing. All we could do was stand there and watch. But as if it were the most natural thing in the world, Byakuya was as calm as ever.
That tastes awful.
Oh no! Master's in real trouble! You have to drink some water! You can't just swallow powder! It'll stick to your throat!
Idiot! He just swallowed
Yeah,
poison!
yeah.
The flavor certainly makes me want to spit it out. What's so high quality about this stuff?
Huh? What are you talking about?
Like, why did he have to do that?
Talking about the protein, of course.
Protein?
Can I see that bottle for a second?
Sure. Do whatever you like.
He's like, I already had it all. Kyoko took the bottle from Byakuya and scraped out a bit of the contents with one finger. She tucked her finger to her tongue.
This is... it's protein powder.
Huh?
Correct. That wasn't poison in the bottle, but harmless protein powder.
Yeah, but still, like, there was poison in there, so I wouldn't, like, trace contacting and cross-contamination.
Where did it go?
In the protein. The bottle of poison was actually filled with protein powder, which means, conversely, the poison could have been... protein! Hangman's Gambit! Okay. Let's do it. Protein powder. Protein drink. P-R... I need an R. R. P. E. I. N. I need a D. R. I. Can I get an N? Can I get an N? There we go. Protein drink.
Now I understand.
Someone put it in the protein drink.
Poured into the protein can. If the protein's in the poison bottle, it seems only logical to assume the reverse is true.
A classic switcheroo, if you will.
Absolutely. The contents of each container were switched, so the protein was in the bottle of poison, and the poison was in the protein can.
Okay, cool.
Once you accept that, it becomes
Well, not cool.
obvious
Sakura's dead, so it's not really cool.
Sakura to drink the poison.
Holy crap!
All
Same
they had
hero.
to do was hand her something there at the scene, and she was happy to drink the poison herself.
Something at the sing. A Monokuma bottle!
You're saying they gave her a protein drink, right?
Mm-hmm.
A protein drink which actually contained a deadly poison.
What?
That's all it took to kill Sakura. That is the true cause of death.
You know, I do remember Ogre saying that protein stuff was good for all kinds of aches and pains.
Mm-hmm. She wouldn't stop talking about it.
Maybe she took it to try and help with the whole bleeding head wound thing.
But what was offered to her instead was a bottle full of poison.
Mm-hmm.
I already know exactly who swapped the mixtures.
For real? Who was it?
Evidence revealing who replaced the two materials was left in the chem lab for anyone to see.
Mm-hmm. Evidence that shows who switched them. It has to be... Oh, it's the... Oh wait, hold on, which one is it? Hold on, I saw it, but now I can't find it. There we go. There we go. So the evidence was in chem lab. Oh. Oh, my bad, my bad, my bad. It has to be the footprints then. Has to be. Sorry, that was my bad. I feel like it could have been either, but... Okay, yeah, they're trying to make it... There we go.
Shoot.
Oh my god! In front of the shelf. Okay, okay, okay. So it has to be just the regular powder that was... There we go.
I got it.
There we go.
The footprints left behind in front of the shelf.
Yep. Good old footprints.
That's the evidence you're talking about, isn't it?
I visited the chem lab this morning, and there were definitely no footprints there at that point.
Mm-hmm.
They must have appeared around the time of the murder, which leaves no doubt that they're connected.
Mm-hmm.
What's more, The footprints were in front of Section A, where I found the
I love the shitty little drawing that Makoto did. Just like, okay, bottle, desk, exit, A, B, C.
and protein, leaving their footprints behind.
I like to imagine that Makoto's the kind of person that has to sing the alphabet to know, like, the order of the letters.
Figuring out who they belong to will pose no problem. All we have to do is check everyone's footprints right now.
That's
Then
true.
we'll see who...
It was me.
Owie.
The footprints. They're mine.
Hina?
If you're all gonna find out anyway, I'd rather you hear it straight from me, you know?
Hina!
Yep, I did it. I killed Sakura.
No, you didn't!
Just as I suspected. The footprints were made by a pair of sneakers. There was no mistaking it.
It's not Hina! Hina didn't do it!
Who wears sneakers are...
Sneakers. So the only people wearing sneakers here are Makoto and Hina. We already checked mine.
The only ones. Oh, so Byakuya. That explains why you...
Footprints must be... Yep. We'll just skip this. We already did that in this episode.
If the footprints belonged to Makoto, that left only one other possibility.
Hina.
Plus, Hina's been acting strange ever since the trial began.
Yeah, she just kind of wants it to be over.
Awful rush.
I don't blame her. Would you want to be in a trial about your friend? I certainly would not.
You've been focused on pinning the crime on someone else, haven't you?
I can't believe it.
What about it can't you believe?
All of it. All of it I can't believe.
The two of them were so close.
Mm-hmm.
That's likely exactly why it turned out this way. Because they were so close, Sakura didn't think twice about it when Hina handed her the Hina used that trust to kill her. She deceived the victim, and she tried to deceive all of us.
Honestly, she can keep deceiving then.
Say, Hina, coming from you, this was a particularly nasty little scheme.
It's because it didn't come from Hina.
Is it true? Did you really kill Sakura?
She couldn't. That was her bestie. You can't kill your besties.
Why
I mean,
would you do that?
Mondo did, but that's besides the point.
They're in the rec room.
I miss Mondo.
She asked me to bring her that protein drink. But when I went to get the powder from the chem lab, it just occurred to me all of a sudden.
Now's my chance to kill her. That's what you thought, right?
Why would she? She was the only one defending her.
Protein powder, and that's when you gave her the poison.
She wouldn't. She wouldn't. Hina's best girl. Hina's best girl. She couldn't.
She downed it all at once. And then
Hold it.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Kyoko, for calling BS.
You wouldn't kill a close friend, are you? You still don't get it, do you? The game we're playing here isn't so...
Yake, you're the only one who considers it a game besides Monokuma.
Don't matter here. What matters is outwitting the opponent, defeating them.
Yeah, but Aoi's not like that.
Not a person alive would sacrifice themselves for another.
Aoi would.
In the end, we're all in it for ourselves.
Sakura would.
Just like how this girl sacrificed Sakura to save herself.
No. No.
You say that, but I'm still not convinced.
Thank you, Kyoko, for being the voice of reason.
Do you plan to repeat yourself?
Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying it because of...
Also, why did Byakuya say what I feel for every single line in this game? Don't make me repeat myself.
Unsolved mystery, and I'm not convinced.
Are you talking about the locked room problem?
Hina, if you really are the killer, explain it. How did you create that locked room?
Well, that doesn't matter. Just because I'm guilty, that means I have to tell you everything?
Hina.
No, it doesn't. But the fact that you won't tell us concerns me.
Surely you're not... Do you honestly think Hina didn't actually kill her?
Yeah.
And if I do?
Impossible.
I love seeing them fight because they are undeniably the smartest people in this room. So it makes me feel better when Kyoko gets to serve Byakuya in his place and be like, shut the fuck up.
Just doesn't fit.
What doesn't fit?
The shoe.
I mean, why would someone leave such a clear clue like a footprint? It's too obvious. too easy.
He's right. It makes it look like you wanted people to suspect you.
Mm-hmm.
I was just nervous. So, I didn't notice I'd left a footprint.
Hina.
Didn't notice?
Yeah, that's just how it was. What can I do?
Listen, Hina. Could you go into a bit more detail?
Hina, girl.
Tell us more about when you switched the poison and the protein.
How come? That doesn't matter.
Hina, please. I'd like to know too.
As your friend.
Fine.
Waste your time if you like. It's clear that Hina is the culprit.
Yakya, shut the fuck up.
There's
Nobody cares what you have to
else
say.
To suspect. Nobody else could have possibly done it.
Go ahead, Hina. Start from the moment
No,
you
you're
arrived at
wrong.
the chem lab.
Yakya's always wrong.
Well,
All my homies hate Yakya.
Right away, I went to Section C and got the poison.
And is that when you spilled the powder in front of that part of the shelf?
Yeah. When I opened the bottle, I dropped it like an idiot.
I see. Okay then, go on.
Mm-hmm.
So then I moved to Section A and got the protein powder, and that's where I switched them. Once I was done with that, I took the protein can that had the poison in it and left the room. But I accidentally put the bottle filled with protein powder back on the wrong shelf. And because of that, everything I did got found out. And that's it.
Hina, you're the worst liar, girl.
That story you just told. First you went to Section C to get the poison. Then moved to Section A to get the protein, right? Meaning you went from Section C to Section A.
No.
Do I have that correct?
But if that's true, is that a little strange?
Can you repeat that series of...
What's wrong with you, Big Mac? You're
Okay, that's one thing I do like about her is all her nicknames.
No matter how many times you hear it. How long until you're...
How long? Until we figure it out. Until I uncover the full truth of this case. Bullet time, everybody! So many bullets. So many. Okay. Footprints in the powder. Footprints in the powder. Footprints in the powder. Footprints in the powder.
That's when I grabbed the poison.
Mm-hmm.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
Yep.
Yeah. When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then?
I moved from Section C to Section A.
Nope. Nope. No, you sure didn't. That's wrong. I breathed in water.
You went to get the poison from Section C. And that's where you spilled the powder, right?
Yeah? What about it?
And after that, you said you moved from Section C to Section A to get the protein.
Sorry, muted myself so you didn't have to hear me cough. That was
Footprints like you're seeing,
a lot.
you're not moving from Section C to Section A.
Don't breathe in water, kids.
That contradicts what you just said.
It sure does! I was not paying attention, I was dying.
Maybe she moved in some weird direction on purpose to disguise her movement?
Nah, Hero, you and her are not that smart. I love y'all, but you're not that smart.
Remember what Hina just said?
Yeah, didn't know she left a footprint.
What the... Hina, what's the meaning of this?
Well...
You lied to us. Plain and
Yeah.
simple. If you look at the footprints, your movements in the chem lab are obvious. The powder had already been spilled when you came in, and you went straight to Section A.
Yeah.
So you never went to Section C. Whatever you did there, it only involved Section A.
Yeah.
Well... You see...
What the hell? What's going on here?
Aw, Hina.
And the footprints aren't the only problem with her account. Before I explain that part, I'd like to submit some new evidence.
Kyoko, what the fuck are you holding out on me for?
Impossible, they're...
Are you sure? After all, you're the one that gave it to me. It was hidden inside the bottle of poison you gave me.
Huh.
I'm amazed you, of all people, would miss such a vital clue. A truly grave oversight.
Just say it already! What is it you think you found?
Yeah, honestly, say Byakuya.
I found this.
Piece of
It
glass.
had sunk to the bottom of the bottle. And the hidden clue was exposed. Thanks to you ingesting the powder. I couldn't have solved the mystery without you. So, thank you for that.
But what is it?
Oh, you still don't realize?
I love how smug she is against Byakuya.
Why don't you explain it? Huh?
Me?
Makoto's like, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
I really do know. Explain the meaning of that shard of glass.
Shard of light blue glass, Kyoka found the bottle of poison. I think remember now. I broke something the same shade of blue. The rec room window.
I got it! It's part of the window from the rec room door, right?
Yeah.
The window?
The window we broke to get in was light blue, just like that. So I think that must be it.
Has to be.
You're right. It must be. Of course, that leads to another question.
Which
How did a
is...
shard of glass from the window get inside this bottle of poison?
What's so strange about that?
What isn't strange about it?
What's strange is that, according to what Hina told us,
Where was this bottle of poison? Where was it the bottle of poison should have been when I broke the rec room window, according to what Hina said? Section... A? Yeah, section A.
the bottle of poison was left on the shelf in the chem lab. That is what you said, right, Hina?
Mm-hmm.
And yet, somehow a piece of glass from the rec room window made its way into the bottle.
Everything Hina told us was a lie?
Yes!
In reality, that bottle of poison most definitely found its way to the rec room.
It sure did. And the person who brought it there was Hina.
In other words, when the locked room was unlocked. There's no other way to explain the presence of that glass in that bottle.
And then, once the room was opened, the bottle somehow got moved back to the shelf in the chem lab.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, the protein can we found at the crime scene was planted there. That had to be after the locked room was opened. In other words,
After.
Sakura died.
Wait, hold on. You're moving too fast.
Keep up, Byakuya! Keep up, billionaire!
I'll grant you, the bottle of poison may well have been in the rec room when it was locked. But how can you say the protein can was put there after the room was unlocked?
Because the
You
glass
already
is
know she was given a
underneath
protein
it.
can with a poison inside, right? That can wasn't there when she died. How did she get poisoned?
You're right. We do need to explain that.
Mm-hmm.
But before we do, there's something I'd like to confirm with everyone here.
Huh?
It has to do with the protein can.
Okay.
After Sakura's body was discovered, did anyone move it or trip over it or anything like that?
What are you talking about? Is this some kind of loaded question?
No.
Not at all. Just answer to the best of your ability.
Well, no, not that I remember.
Yeah, me either.
Not me.
Same here. Yeah, me either.
Okay then, that settles it.
It didn't move.
That proves that the protein can found its way to the murder scene after the room was opened.
After. Not during, not before.
Oh, come
After.
on! How can you know what I don't know?
Because you're not the smartest one in the room! The reason she can see this is because there's evidence. There's proof that someone brought the protein can to the rec room after it was opened. Alright, bullet time, bullet time, bullet time! Wait, source powder, empty protein drink. Yeah, empty protein drink, I think.
When it comes to that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
Mm-hmm.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No. No, that's impossible.
It's not Byakuya.
It had to have been in there the whole time.
Nope.
It had in there.
Nope.
No, that's wrong.
You're wrong, Byakuya!
You remember how there was broken glass scattered all around the room? right?
Yup.
Of course. It came from the window you broke to get in. What about it?
Well, those pieces weren't just scattered around.
They
the
were
protein
scattered
can.
under.
We also found pieces underneath the can.
What?
And this proves it. It shows that the can must have been put down on the floor after the window was broken.
Hell
It
yeah.
had to be after we got into the room.
Sure was.
I see. So that's your explanation.
Mm-hmm.
Kyoko, earlier when you asked if anyone had moved the can or tripped over it,
To see if it had rolled on top of it.
If that were the case, that would explain the can being on top of the glass.
So you asked everyone about it to eliminate that possibility right out of the gate.
And
Kyoko,
that's made
big
everything
brain.
clear, hasn't it? As long as it was a locked room, it only contained the bottle of poison and not the protein can.
Mm-hmm.
But once the room was opened up, they were switched, and as a result, the protein can wound up in the rec room, and the bottle of poison returned to the chem lab.
Yeah.
that's all true, then why did Sakura drink the poison? I thought we all agreed she was tricked into drinking it because of the protein can.
She wasn't tricked.
No, that's not why. The only explanation is she drank it from its original bottle, knowing exactly what it was.
Yeah.
Precisely. She was alone in a locked room. All she had was the poison. What other possibility is there?
You're
Mm-hmm.
saying she such a ridiculous fiction is...
It's not Byakuya.
Exactly what happened.
Then tell us already. Sorry. Please, tell us.
Before we get to that, we need to clarify one other thing. We need to establish who exactly got the poison from the chem lab and took it to the rec.
It was
Yeah.
Hina, right?
No.
What do you think, Makoto?
The one who got the poison from the chem lab and brought it to the rec room had to have been Sakura.
I think it was Sakura herself.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? So Sakura, who was apparently murdered, just poisoned herself?
Yep.
What are you talking about? There's no way.
On the contrary, we know for a fact she
Hina,
went to the chem lab.
girl,
Got
don't
to
make
the
this
section full of
harder.
poison.
Don't make this harder than it needs to be. It pains me.
Stop lying.
We're not lying.
Why would you lie like that?
We're not, Hina. No, it's not a lie. Sakura definitely went to Section C. Kyoko already showed me the evidence I need. Now I have to hit Hina with it. I have to make her accept it. Oh, no, not another PTA. Okay. Here we go. Sorry, Hina.
You're a liar. What are you saying? Wrong. You're wrong. I'm telling you, I did it. Stop talking. You're a liar. Wrong. You're wrong. I hate you. You're a liar. What are you saying? Wrong. You're wrong. I'm telling you, I did it.
I'm so bad at this part.
You're a liar.
Okay.
Do you have any kind of proof Sakura took the poison?
This should prove it.
Yeah, I do. It's the same proof you used, Hina. It's the same proof.
Hina, did you know that Sakura's foot had a certain yellow powder stuck to it?
It did?
It did. The same yellow powder that had
It
been
did.
spilled by the shelf in the chem lab.
It sure did.
That powder was yellow, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So the powder we found on Sakura, what else could it be but the powder from the chem lab?
Not much else.
Wait. So, what was that powder doing on Ogre's foot?
And it was only on her instep, right?
Sakura
Yeah.
must have been standing right there where the powder was spilled. So the person who spilled the powder by the shelf wasn't Hina, but Sakura.
Yep.
And when Sakura dropped the bottle, she dropped it away from where she was actually standing,
Yep.
which is how she was able to avoid getting it all over herself. But the powder still got scattered around, and some of it must have wound up on her instep.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any problem with my thinking?
Nope.
But why did Sakura pay a visit to Section C in the first place? The only explanation is that she was looking for poison.
Yeah.
Well, that's all that section contained.
No! It was me! The poison!
Hina.
Because I killed her!
You didn't, Hina.
You didn't kill her.
One that killed Sakura, the connection between Sakura and the poison, the unsolved mystery of the locked room. There's only one way to explain it. Oh, I hate having to do this. But Sakura.
The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
Sorry, Hina.
The killer was Sakura?
Hmm?
Wait, so you're saying it was suicide?
I don't believe it. I don't believe it any more than I believe I can fly.
I can't believe it either. Or rather, I don't want to believe it. But when you really think about it, everything matches up.
It does.
Sakura went and got the poison. She barricaded herself in a room, and she drank it, all so she could end her own life. And that explains why we couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room.
Because Sakura set it up. Because, of course, Sakura wanted to create the locked room.
The locked room mystery was created by Sakura.
Y'all, I have to run to the restroom again. I'm so sorry.
I'm sure she locked herself in so nobody could stop her from doing
One
what she did.
moment. I will be right back. I'll be very quick. I promise. I promise. I'll be very quick. I'll be very quick, okay?
Sat there, drank the poison, and breathed her last breath.
Okay. See, I told you I'd be back.
And the empty bottle
Okay.
of poison rolled around the locked room.
Let's put
until
the
you
auto
came
back
open.
on. Oh gosh.
At
Whew.
that point, someone grabbed the bottle and
Oh
sneaked
gosh,
out.
I can hear it through my headphones before I put them back on. Oh my gosh. Okay.
And that was you, wasn't it?
Yep,
Hina?
Hina tried to take the blame.
You did it to throw off the investigation, didn't you?
Yep.
When we found her body, you stayed right there near the door. Because you already knew Sakura was dead.
That was fucking weird. Okay.
And because the bottle of poison had rolled near the doorway.
That's when you picked up the bottle, right?
Okay.
I was too shocked
I'm
to
good.
notice anything, and Kyoko was busy checking the body.
And the more I think about it, the more I realize how unusual your actions were.
Very unusual. I have to go get them. I have to go get the others. On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room.
You said you were going to go get everyone else, but your real intention was to go to the chem lab and switch out the
Damn, she fucking ran to get there that
Once you
fast.
were at the chem lab, you headed straight to the section where the protein powder was kept. There, you took the powder and poured it into the bottle of poison you'd grabbed from the rec room. When you left the lab, all you had was the empty protein can.
Yep.
Thinking about it like that, the footprints make perfect sense.
When you were done, you gathered everyone together. And once you were back in the rec room,
I got everyone. All that stuff that happened.
while everyone else was focused on Sakura, you quietly placed the can on the ground.
You staged the crime scene.
Honestly, I should have noticed. You should have been the first one to run up to Sakura's lifeless body.
Yep.
The Hina I know never would have left her side in a situation like that.
Yep.
So, Sakura committed suicide. In order to hide this fact, Hina undertook a series of actions to undermine the investigation. As long as you could disguise the truth, you didn't care if we blamed you for her death. That's why you didn't bother to get rid of some obvious evidence, right? The footprints in the powder and the bottle of poison?
Hina!
Evidence. And yet,
Hina!
So you're saying Hina consciously deceived us to make it look like she killed Sakura?
Byakuya, where have you been the last 10, 20 minutes? Where have you been?
No! No!
Owie.
No! I killed her! I did it!
You didn't.
That's enough, Hina. It's over.
It's not! Nothing's over!
It is. Actually, No. You're right.
What do you
We
mean?
have to end this properly.
Oh my gosh. Comic book time! Alright. So, Act 1. Oh no, it's doing it for this too? Okay. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. So Sakura gave them the letters. Let's see. Yakya as well. Oh no, this is gonna be... Okay, so the next one is... Okay, that works, okay. Oh, I forgot I can still do that. Okay, that'll work. She went early. Act 3. Okay, we don't need to fill anything in. Oh, the piece fell. And then he wrote in Toko's name. Fled the scene. She snuck out. Oh, put the magazine upside down. Crapped out. Oh wait. Hold on. Yeah, nothing happened there. Second smash. And then she took the poison. We all found her. Hina... Hold on. Yeah, took the bottle out. And picked up the bottle. Okay.
Here's exactly what happened.
Fucking Byakuya's face on that, though.
Sakura asked a number of people to meet her in the rec room.
Okay.
Specifically, those people were Hiro, Toko, and Byakuya.
Mm-hmm.
But one of them headed out a bit earlier than the others. Toko. She got there one step ahead of everyone else and looked around for a good hiding spot.
Okay, perfect. We chose the right locker one. I was like, I don't know which one it is.
And she found it. She crawled into the locker to get out of sight.
Eh?
Then, from inside the locker, she saw Sakura enter the room. Next to arrive was Hiro.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the candy.
When he got there, he mistakenly thought Sakura was going to try to kill him, so he panicked.
Grabbed a bottle and went smashy smash.
Without thinking, he grabbed a nearby Monokuma bottle and attacked Sakura with it.
Yep.
Thinking he'd killed her, he hastily began covering up his crime.
We love panicked hero, don't we?
From the table and forged a dying message from Sakura. To that end, he wrote down a name.
Toko's.
Toko. By writing her name, he was hoping to pin the murder on her.
Yeah, he was like, I ain't going down for this.
But of course, Toko had witnessed the whole thing. So as soon as the coast was clear,
she snuck out of there.
She jumped out of the locker and hid the magazine on the shelf with all the others.
Yup.
But in her rush, she made one little mistake.
Put it upside down.
She put the magazine... Soon after, she watched as Sakura slowly opened her eyes. She also saw the blood dripping off Sakura's head and fainted.
Oh, they make it look like Sakura literally caught her as she was fainting.
Genocide Jack.
Haha. Sakura was too pure.
Her second personality also saw the blood-soaked Sakura, and she freaked out. And just like Hiro, she grabbed another Monokuma bottle and attacked her. This explains why there were 2 wounds on Sakura's head.
Yep. 2 bottle
Assuming
smashes.
Sakura really was dead this time, she set about disposing of the evidence.
I mean, at least she disposed her. Hero was just like, oh, blame Toko.
And that explains how Sakura was attacked twice with the same type of weapon.
Mm-hmm.
But even after those 2 blows, she was still alive.
Yeah, 'cause she was insanely strong.
So then, what was Sakura's actual cause of death?
The poison.
It was the poison that Sakura herself got from the chem lab. She turned the rec room into a true locked room scenario, and then drank the deadly mixture.
Aww.
And there, she took her final breath.
Aww.
Later on, the rest of us discovered that her body was in there. We had to smash the door's window to get inside. But someone already knew what had happened. Knew that she had committed suicide.
Yeah.
And that same someone quietly snatched the bottle of poison from off the ground.
Howie.
And while nobody was looking, replaced it with an empty protein can. They did all this specifically to place all the suspicion on themselves,
Mm-hmm.
in an attempt to guide the trial to a false conclusion.
Yeah, everybody killed.
And the one who went to all that effort
So dramatic.
was you, Hina. That's the full truth of the case.
Hina!
Sakura took her own life, and you claim to be the killer to hide that fact. Isn't that right?
Hina.
That's
What happened?
Byakuya, you look so shocked that you weren't right.
How did you manage to...
I'm smart, you're dumb.
How were you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
'Cause you big dumb billionaire boy.
huh?
You still haven't realized? We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes us so complicated.
I love Kyoko's quips.
That's what you don't understand. And that's why you couldn't solve this case. See? Didn't I tell you? When you dismiss other people's feelings, it'll always come back to bite you in the end.
That's big true. That's the end of that trial. I did really bad at this one. How'd I get an A? Give me the Monokuma coins! Give it to me.
Okay. I think we can all agree you made your point.
I'd agree too,
Did you
Monokuma.
guys forget already? You still haven't voted yet.
That's true.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You seriously forgot?
I mean, Monokuma.
I can feel my energy draining out of me.
Monokuma.
Well,
Stop being a dramatic murder bear.
You have a choice anyway. You just gotta do it.
Alright.
Maybe you don't want to, but please grab your lever and cast your vote. So,
It's technically Sakura.
Luckin, will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Alright, voting time. Sorry. It's voting time! It's like borderline Toad voice. Ah! Oh. But wait. She can't get punished. She's already dead.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
My entire existence.
Okay, we're done here.
What did you say?
So that's the whole truth, huh? I see. But there's still one thing I don't understand.
Come on.
Why did you try to cover up what happened? If the truth hadn't come to light, you would have died along with the rest of
What
us.
are you thinking?
And yet why did you do that?
Don't be mean.
Yeah, we almost died there.
What is this?
Because that's exactly what I wanted. What? I mean, the reason Sakura died, it's because all of you pushed her into a corner. You all killed her. So that's why
You should have been the one to
I
die.
couldn't let her be the only one that died.
What?
You don't mean you were gonna take us all with you? We have to... But I lost her voice. We have to atone for our sins because everyone, even me, we all killed her. We all have to pay for our crimes. For serious? That's... You still don't understand? Then let me explain. Do you realize just how much despair Sakura was carrying with her when she died? Look at this. Such brutality has made me desperate, so instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand. That's... I found it on the ground in front of the rec room. It's Sakura's suicide note. Suicide note? Thinking back, I should have seen it coming. It was right after Genocide Jack had attacked me. Sakura got mad and stormed out of the nurse's office. I ran out after her and... Sakura, calm down. You don't have to worry about me. I'm fine. I can't calm down. I don't care if I suffer for this. It's my fault after all. But now you're suffering because of me.
No forgiveness.
You tried to protect me, but because of me.
I can't forgive this.
My closest friend got hurt. Sakura! Because of me. My friends are all going to kill each other. This is all my responsibility. Sakura thought she was responsible. She thought everything was her fault. Which is why she wanted to find some way to get everyone to forgive her. So she asked to meet with them. You asked to meet with those three? You can't. Don't you see how dangerous that is? Don't worry. I just want to talk to them. Talk about what? Listen, don't do it. If they all gang up on you at once, even you. Please don't think of things like that. They're not my enemy.
They're friends.
Even in the end, she didn't hate them. She completely believed in all of us. If you just talked to her, you would have understood she was a friend to all of us, and yet... Yeah, it's pretty fucked up. Trampled all over her feelings, then you did the unthinkable. No, that was just a misunderstanding. Don't stand there and call it a misunderstanding. She believed in you, and you wouldn't even listen to what she had to say. Without asking a single question, you tried to kill her. Do you have any idea how desperate she was seeing you act like that? That's what her suicide note means. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand. That's how far you'd pushed her. Sakura, what happened to you? Hina, you came. Wait, right there. I'll help you out.
Hina.
I'm so glad I got to meet you. What's wrong, Sakura? Why are you talking like that?
I have a favor to ask.
A favor?
Some protein.
Could I ask you too? Yeah, you got it. Just hang on, I'll be right back. That was the last conversation I had with her. I went to the chem lab to get the protein she'd asked for, but when I got there I saw the powder, and that's when I realized I saw that someone had taken something from the poison shell. Sakura. So I ran back to the rec room as fast as I could, but by the time I got there it was already too late. Sakura!
Please!
Let me in. Please, open the door.
Why? Why?
Why did she have to die? She had weaknesses just like any other person. If she got cut, she bled. If someone hurt her, she felt it. That's weakness, that's normal, and yet...
Why?
You all blamed her. I tried to protect her and I suffered for it, and that just added to the weight she had to carry, and I didn't even realize it. Hina. We killed her, all of us. We pushed her into a corner and we murdered her.
Why?
People like us shouldn't be allowed to live. And that's why you tried to lead us astray. You did your best to make us arrive at the wrong conclusion during the class trial. Sakura died hating all of us. I wanted to free her of her regrets. But even that got found out. In the end, I wasn't able to do anything for her. I could never face her after this.
Hey!
I'm sorry to interrupt right when you're about to deliver the final tearjerker, but...
Hey!
It's just taking so long. I'm about to fall asleep over here. I mean, do you really think you have any idea what Sakura's actually thinking when she died? What did you say? Everything that you just said is nothing but your interpretation, right? Your own opinion on what her suicide note meant.
What are you saying?
Of course I know what she's thinking, because her and me...
In other words...
Well, what I'm really trying to say is...
Yes, indeed.
Don't you think the entire foundation is shaky? What if it was really like this?
What the heck?
What is that?
Of course.
Isn't it obvious?
Yep.
A suicide note. Sakura's suicide note.
What? But Hina already...
Too bad.
Oh, I wrote that one. It was all me, baby.
It's true.
This is the one Sakura addressed to Hina and put in her room.
What?
Then, you lied to me?
Unbelievable.
Oh, don't say lie. It just makes it sound so dirty. I just thought I'd liven things up a bit.
Well now.
I can't help it if you totally took my little scribbles at face value. It didn't even have Sakura's signature on it.
You filthy little...
I'm not filthy. I didn't do anything. Did I falsify evidence? Did I affect the outcome of the class trial? The case played out between you and you alone. You were the ones jerking each other around. Heck, even if the will had factor in, it still would have been between you guys. Hey, Soda Fish, welcome on in. Nice to see you. While you're here, feel free to grab that daily token if you haven't. We're finishing up the class trial here. We just found Sakura's note, or Monokuma was hiding it from us. But yeah. What'd you get? Ooh, a bouncy token. Nice. I like that one. I like the bouncy token. Makes me think of like a bouncy castle. I like how I'm like, bouncy castles! Murder. Heck, even if the will had factor in, it still would have been between you guys. So what's the problem? This is all part of the production process, okay? And scene. Cut.
And?
So then what does she write in her real suicide note?
What are you gonna do?
I'm glad you asked. For your benefit, I shall read it using my melodic, angelic, harmonic narrator voice.
Hey.
But you know, haven't you ever been curious about the whole suicide note thing? Who came up with the idea of leaving a note when you kill yourself in the first place?
Hold on.
It isn't just so unfortunate. Killing yourself is just so final, you know? You can never hear the rest of their story. The truth is lost in darkness. Gives me the willies.
Enough already.
Could you get on with it, please?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, geez. Talk about a buzzkill, right? Here we go. Ahem.
My good friend Hina, I'm just gonna read it in a normal voice because this is like an actual serious moment. My good friend Hina, there's something I have to tell you. I hate to do it like this, but you need to know. This is my final wish.
As you know, I've been giving information to the one who's imprisoned you here.
It was our first night in the strange school that Mastermind came to see me.
See, the mastermind took control of my family's dojo and demanded I become their tool.
You might not see the importance of a dojo, but my family has watched over it for 300 years.
I couldn't let it be destroyed under my watch. So even if it meant my own life, I had to protect it. That's how I saw things.
However, that was my greatest weakness. Because of that, I made the mistake of giving in to the Mastermind.
And what the mastermind wanted from me was nothing less than murder.
They were probably worried that until the first murder had happened, nothing would move forward. But what neither the Mastermind nor I expected was the incident involving Sayaka. At that point, the plan changed. The Mastermind told me to hold off, to wait until we reached another stalemate.
However, as I lived here with all of you, as I lived here with Hina, my resolve began to weaken.
Watching everyone fight with such despair, trying to desperately stay alive, I saw the weakness in my own heart, the mistake of succumbing to the Mastermind. And more than anything,
I cannot betray those who would call me their friend.
Sakura! That's how I came to feel.
So that's why Sakura...
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Of course, because of that, I decided to reveal her secret, which made everyone else hate her. Her decision to say is true to all of you led directly to all of you hating her for it. Ironic, isn't it? Or maybe oxymoronic, or just moronic.
Of course, I understand if you all hate me. All of this is because of my own weakness.
I'm perfectly willing to accept whatever attack you may want to make on me.
This is my atonement for betraying you. That's what I had in mind.
But unfortunately, that's not enough. This won't end with just me accepting your hatred.
My own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me.
My voice is scratchy.
Which is exactly what the Mastermind wanted when they revealed my betrayal.
I'm still happy Aoi punched Byakuya.
My betrayal brought suspicion, disharmony. Mastermind knew that eventually it would escalate into someone murdering someone else.
Of course, I'm still responsible for that as well.
I have an obligation to get the situation under control. And to fulfill that obligation, I've decided to do as the Mastermind has commanded. I will do as I was told and commit murder.
I've decided the one I'm going to kill is myself.
If the Mastermind demands that I kill someone, then that someone will be me. Then my dojo will be safe, and above all else, none of you will have to kill anyone. When I die, the source of conflict among you all dies with me. For that, I'm willing to give up my life.
If it can save you, then sacrificing my own life could have no greater meaning. Whatever you think of me, please know that you are all my most treasured friends.
Sakura! I've never had people like you in my life.
Huh?
And Sakura didn't feel cornered? She didn't die hating us?
Wait!
She wanted to stop us from fighting to protect us?
Correct.
She didn't end her own life because she was weak. Quite the opposite, in fact. She was strong. Too strong. That's why she killed herself. She chose death for herself in order to protect the rest of us. To sacrifice so much, no normal person could do that.
However,
It was only her limitless strength that made it possible. Owie!
Finally, Hina, I want to apologize to you especially.
The reason I didn't tell you any of this because I knew you would try to stop me. I'm really, truly sorry. But please don't be sad. If I can thwart the Mastermind's plans, if I can keep you from killing each other, that's enough for me. This is the path that I have chosen. This is the only way I have left to distinguish myself. And you can use this note to bring the class trial to a quick end. I'm so sorry to ask you to do something so unpleasant, but I have to leave the rest to you. Please, talk to Byakuya, Toko, and Hiro on my behalf. I can't tell anyone about my plan while I'm alive, but I wanted you to understand why I'm doing this. In the end, though, I hope to show myself through actions and not words. Hopefully then they'll see.
I never saw you as my enemy. You were only ever my friend, who I wanted to help as much as possible.
I'm trying not to get teared up because I have literally cried every single day this week since Saturday. For various reasons, but...
Hina, whatever it takes, survive. Survive along with everyone else. No matter what, just survive.
But...
This is... I didn't understand how she felt, not at all. I thought we were close and still...
What are you gonna do?
But in the end, all her meddling was, like, totally pointless. She died so you guys wouldn't try to kill each other, but you almost ended up doing it anyway! Thanks to you, her death had no purpose at all! In fact, it was because of her stupid meddling that the rest of you nearly hit the big one. She deserves all the blame. Everyone blame her. Go ahead, she deserves it. Well, now then, the next victim has been decided.
What do you mean the next victim? Nobody here blames anyone. First of all, you're in the wrong for tricking Hina with that fake suicide note. And plus, Sakura's death wasn't a waste. Because she made us remember, we're not enemies that hate each other. We're friends who need to work together.
No?
Damn straight. It's not because of our misplaced hatred. I don't blame her, I can't blame her, and nobody can blame Hina either.
Blah!
Whether or not there was a spy never really mattered, because the one we need to destroy is you, nobody else.
What the heck? That's not how this is supposed to go. But anyway, are you sure about that? This killing game is a competition between all of you, remember? Your enemy is each other.
He's absolutely right about that.
Ah, lovely Byakuya, you understand, don't you?
This is a life or death elimination match. The only way to survive is to win. There can be no doubt that those are the rules of the game. Which is why I am bowing out of the game.
Huh?
Naturally.
Sakura and Hina were both willing to sacrifice their own lives to deny the reality of the game. Thanks to them, it would appear the others have cast aside their fear for this game.
Don't make me repeat.
There's no point participating in a game which has lost that sense of excitement. Which is why I will no longer be participating in it.
What's going on here?
Now I only have one thing to look forward to, and that is to heap the harshest possible punishment onto the one who thinks they can control me. Byakuya, does this mean? Don't misunderstand. I haven't been moved by some thoughtless sentimentalism, if that's what you're thinking. Wherever master goes, I go, and if the mastermind turns out to be a guy, maybe I can catch on fire. Everyone. Well, now you can say that Sakura's death had no meaning. Can't say.
How boring. But nothing good can come of this. I'm still gonna be the one having the fun time.
What the heck?
The fun time? Anyway, let's forget about that good-for-nothing backstabber and get back on track.
You want me to punish you guys?
It's the moment you've all been waiting for! Punishment time! Wait, but Sakura was technically the killer, right? And she's dead! You're not gonna... Is it me?
Wrong.
Oh, heavens no. Just because the Blacken is dead doesn't mean I can't just sub in whatever else student I want. Didn't I tell you? I'm very particular about the bear times one rule.
Listen up.
But I spent so much time preparing my special punishment, be ashamed to just let it go to waste. So, for my special punishment, I prepared a special guest. A special guest?
Let's give it.
Everything we've got! It's punishment time! Hell yeah! Bye, Chihiro. Bye, alter ego. You! You suck, man! You tortured them into a mangled hunk of junk! Oh! Wow! That really took it out of me. Maybe I'll go grill a plate of chicken. After all, they say post-workout grab chicken's where it's at, and I'm all about that grilled goodness. Fried, broiled, give me a break. The color, the smell, the succulence, grilled is where it's at. I'm gonna skip over this, because we already saw this. For the sake of everybody, it'll be dangerous. Altrigo's words raced through my heart and soul. My disbelief gave way to raw anger. The anger turned to fury, black and muddy and boiling over. It bubbled up through my body, quickly overflowing and shooting out of my mouth. How dare you? That was my friend! How dare you kill them?
What's the matter?
Ha! You're friends with a laptop. That's pretty pathetic. What's next? Friends with a basketball? Shut the hell up! They weren't just a laptop. They were my friend. And you killed them. Is this what you call animism? Where a soul dwells within all things, even like laptops? Well, you can call it whatever you want. Bottom line is, it got in my way. It was trying to find things out all sneaky.
Just as I thought.
So you finally noticed them.
Actually.
Finally? No. I knew about it from the very beginning. I knew Chihiro was doing something with the laptop, and I knew you were using it to analyze data. I knew exactly how it was all gonna play out from the start. What?
What are you thinking?
You knew, and you were still cocky enough to let us take the plunge?
Yep.
Well, I mean, the data in that laptop, it was, I guess you'd call it a gift from me to you.
Phew.
Or maybe more like a reward in honor of you being able to unlock something so difficult.
Hey.
So, of course, I didn't care if you got access to that. But sneaking into the network was just too personal, so I had to do a little, reformatting.
I want to be able to help.
Yep, Altrigo just wanted to help. Altrigo wanted to fight for us. They wanted to help at the risk of their own life, and for that, they were killed. Yeah, the punishment time has made me feel a billion times better. Experiencing a meaningless death is so soothing. It makes me remember that every low can even get better. No, their death wasn't meaningless either. Everybody who's died so far, the deaths of each and every one of our friends, they all make us stronger. I swear, someday you will pay for this. Holy moly, you're like super mad, like just unreasonably upset.
Well.
Okay, time to bring things to a close. Oh, but before that, I need to read the postscript.
What?
Postscript?
Yep.
Yeah, there's still a little bit more left of Sakura's note. Huh? Do I have your attention? Okay then, here we go. Prepare your ears for the dulcet tones of yours truly. One other thing, there's something I'd like you to tell the others. Hopefully it will act as a clue to help you unravel the mystery of the school. What? A clue?
Hina.
I've spoken with the Mastermind off and on the whole time I've been here, and so I've learned one thing, which is the Mastermind has done something to us. I think what they've done is... Oopsie daisy, that was a close one. Another word and we would have been hip deep in spoiler territory. Okay, I don't want to ruin the surprise, so book club is dismissed for today. What? You just can't stop the most important bit? It makes your brain rumble and tremble, doesn't it? It makes you so mad you can't even friggin' know, huh? That's the whole point, stupid! It's to get back at you all for hardening your resolve! Fine, but at least Sakura's note. Like I never let any of you greaseballs have it. Sucks for you, loser. Wait, what's this? What is it now? There's one last line in the note. And let me just say this to the Mastermind. I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you, you bastard, no matter what. And that's serious. And that's seriously it. Wow, what a stubborn loser, huh?
She won't lay down and die, she'll fight you. Well, whatever. Who cares what some dead musclehead has to say? Well, okay, I'm out of here. You guys should try to get some rest, you know? Maybe take some time to reconsider how you should approach this school life of yours. Are you sure you don't want to graduate? Can you really cut free from the regrets of the outside world? Think about that. Think long and hard. Those were his parting words to us before disappearing. But what was all that about? Sakura's final message? Her last clue to help us solve the mystery of the school? Mastermind did something to us. Kyoko said something like that before, didn't she? It was after Celeste's trial was over.
You.
What did you do? What did you do to my body?
Ooh.
What?
Hey.
Answer me. What did you do to my body? Mastermind did something to our bodies. What are they saying the Mastermind did? What did the Mastermind do to us? I mean, did the Mastermind plant a bomb in us or something? If we try to leave the school, a sensor goes off and the bomb explodes? I've seen stuff like that in movies and comics and stuff, so it's not totally unheard of. No, I just feel awful thinking about it. I can't afford to acknowledge thoughts like that.
Yo.
So the class trial's over and Monokuma's gone, so now what do we do?
Yes.
What else is there other than to head back up? Oh, yeah, okay, let's get out of here. But, Hina must still feel responsible. Dial back that ego a bit, girl. The kind of mystery someone like you could pose is absolutely no threat.
Not possible.
I would never have lost to that kind of challenge. What are you talking about? Kyoko and Makoto are the ones that figured everything out.
Stop talking.
Shut up. Seriously, I'm sorry. How many times do you plan to apologize? How about you make that the last one? I haven't reached a point where I need someone apologizing to me more than once.
Sorry.
Okay, I see what you mean. Then I'll try. That was totally normal, right? Did she just... God damn it.
No.
I hate reading her lines. She's such a simp. She's just beyond a simp. I'm just gonna... I like them calling him a sleazeball, though. That's right, I called you a sleazeball, because you are a sleazeball. Apparently, you still have a death wish. Oh, more biting sarcasm. No wonder you don't have any friends.
No.
Okay, I'm not reading her lines. I guess it's not so easy for everyone to act like friends. Well, that's just how it is for now. So Sakura's class trial came to an end, and we returned to the world of Hope's Peak Academy, but the story wasn't even close to over. Time kept marching on, we all went back to our rooms, and before long, night snuck up on us. Bing bong! Bing bong ding dong! This is a school announcement. Alrighty, it is nighttime. Nighttime descended and pulled me down along with it, down into sleep. I can't remember the last time I'd fallen into such a deep sleep, but the night still wasn't over for me. A voice. I could hear a voice. What? Wake up. Huh? The voice dragged me from deep slumber into hazy half-consciousness. My eyelids were like lead. Oh my god, sorry.
Kyoko?
Yes, it's me.
Huh? Kyoko?
I said yes.
So Kyoko's here.
Wait, what?
Why is Kyoko here? In a flash, I was wide awake. What are you doing here?
It's true.
I'm here to wake you up. Oh, I see. Wait, but my door... It was unlocked. You're unbelievably careless. It was unlocked? Are you serious?
Hey.
Always. And you don't have to overact like that every time you're surprised. What time is it?
Correct.
3 o'clock in the morning, of course. It's 3 a.m.? Why was Kyoko waking me up at this hour? Okay. And with that, hold on, how do I... There we go. Okay. And with that, we are gonna save it there. Hopefully my game, I'll figure out what's going on and maybe like, we might just need to like quit a couple of times or something. I'm not too sure. But thank you all so much for watching, joining me for that extra long episode. Just a friendly reminder that we are going to be continuing the game tomorrow. Doing a bonus stream, so we are going to pick it up literally right where we are leaving off right now. hold on, let me, oop, I just want to make sure that I am saving. I'm just gonna double check my save. Just gonna double check it, yep. Okay, we are saved, we are good. But yeah, thank you all again so much for watching and for being here. Thanks everybody for coming by, grabbing those daily tokens. It makes my day when you all come out and do all that fun stuff. Oops, sorry, hold on. I want to make sure I quit the game properly, because I don't want to... Is it not letting me quit properly? Okay, it's not letting me quit properly, so we're gonna quit improperly. So that's our only other option. But let's see if there is anybody else alive right now that either we know or otherwise. So let's take a look here. Let me get my credits rolling while we're taking a look here. Da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Let's take a look. Ooh, gosh, I accidentally went to my playback and I had to hear myself talk, and that was awful. Let's see. Okay, no friends are live right now. Let's see. Danganronpa has 48 viewers right now. Let's see. Let's see. There's always so many VTubers playing, and I'm like, that's really cool, but I'm like, what is happening? Oh my gosh, somebody, it looks like, is marathoning the game. That's insane. Let's see. Let me take a look at this account. Let's take a look. That looks like they're just doing a silent playthrough. Let's try this one. Let's see. No, they look too far in the game. Okay, so let's not do that. There's a VTuber. Maybe... No one's really being interactive with their chat or anything. Nobody's even reading their chat. So I think we are going to skip the raid for today. Overwatch after stream? I need to use the restroom, but then yes. We'll definitely play Overwatch. But yeah, so we're not gonna raid anybody tonight. Because I can't find anybody good enough to stream. I went through every single person that is streaming right now, Danganronpa, so we're not gonna do that. But I hope everybody has a fantastic rest of your morning, night, whatever. Thank you to all the offline follows and subs. That was really sweet of a couple of you, so thank you so much. Reminder, way to go, superstar. Hell yeah. It's one of my favorite audios. I love it. But yeah, don't forget, we are streaming tomorrow. I don't normally stream on Fridays. We're streaming tomorrow, same time as all my other streams, 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So feel free to come on by. We're literally gonna continue right where we left off. Hopefully I can get my, whatever is going on. I think it's with my mouse, so I have to double check that. But yeah, so with that, I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day, morning, afternoon, night, whatever time it may be. And I will see you all tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow. All right, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, lovelies. Bye-bye. Make good choices.